All right, we're live here with an eBay horror story. Kim, how long have we been on the phone?
1 hour, 59 minutes, 52 seconds, 55 seconds, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 hour.
1 hour on the phone with eBay. This is insane.
On hold.
This is on mostly on hold. 45 minutes of it being on hold. And the reason why is we made a video a year ago talking about a scam that was going out there where people were people were messaging us on our eBay account saying that they're getting charged $10 fees for quasi cash advance. Well, we got bombarded over the Christmas season with about 40 to 50 people claiming that we were charging them $10. We contacted PayPal. PayPal's like, dude, everything's cool, man, And now we've got 2 negative feedbacks, and we've been trying on the phone now for the past hour to speak to somebody on eBay, asking them why can't we get these removed? And the negative feedbacks pretty much state what, Kim?
That
we charged them.
Their bank charged them an extra $10.
Yeah. So they charged. Yeah, they're saying we charge them an extra $10, which is impossible. We can't, as eBay sellers, we can't charge any more than what the dollar amount is, right?
And they see that.
Now, what are you playing?
I'm playing solitaire.
It's pretty boring here, guys.
But I'm waiting with the agent, the customer service agent. Oh, don't hang up. Hello? Oh, please don't lose the call. Hello?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
And just make sure that the phone is still on, and then we'll just wait for them to connect with us.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'll take in another brief hold, just a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Yep.
A brief hold. I mean, we can't make this up.
Oh, hold on.
This is so crazy, like how long we've been on hold for. Like an hour. I mean, I guess we should get some special treatment on the Global Voodoo channel, man. Shoot. Right, Charles? You need the US-based eBay customer service number. That's what we call the number that they assign you, right? Because we're not anything special. And it took 42 minutes to get the woman on the phone.
Yeah.
And now she's saying she's not authorized to do anything. She can see the feedback, but she can't remove it.
So we're waiting for
we're waiting.
Appeals department.
Brandon wants to see the puppy. Kita. He's just chilling over there. And then there's this one.
And then there's this one.
This week alone, eBay charged me double seller fees. It's crazy. Riley says, I'm pretty sure you can't post eBay phone calls on YouTube just looking out. Yeah, I'm up there. It's happening now. Happy New Year, Ken. Hey, for real girl. Natural Man misses the landscape videos and crew. eBay, yeah, it really is. I mean, as much as I love selling on eBay, it's like this. Why wait an hour,
I think they make enough money, they could hire more people.
Recap for newcomers, Mike, what's going on? All right, so a year ago, we made a video that we were getting bombarded with, we think they're eBay scammers, where they're buying items from us, and then they come back to us and say, hey, you guys charge us an additional $10. It's always this $10 and this cash advance. Well, I made a YouTube video about it, and nobody really said anything about it in the comments. And then this past 30 days, like, we've been bombarded with it. And we got 2 negative feedbacks on this one account. And we've been waiting for them to fall off. Because it just says, seller charge us an extra $10. Right, Kim?
Yeah.
Seller charge us a cash advance fee, which we can't do that, right? All right.
Yep. I'm here.
Okay, that's great. So I'll put you on another brief hold, less than 2 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. See you in a few.
Brief hold. This has been going on. This might be like the worst video ever.
I'm not sure she understands the meaning of brief.
But here's the thing is, I swear to God, before, when she was talking to us, her kids were screaming in the background.
Something was going on.
So, yeah, anyway, we got these negative feedbacks that we want removed because The buyers bought these items, and they're all like under $10 items. And then they come back with a message saying, hey, we got charged $10 extra from our bank, not through eBay or PayPal. And it's just becoming obnoxious, Charles says that eBay music causes violent rage. It does.
It kind of does.
Charles, dude, it's been an hour. I mean, that's what a nut house sounds like, right? This type of scam is going around. It happened on another platform too, right? Yeah, it's craziness. Yeah, I don't know how this is possible. I don't know. But these are things I think that eBay could block, right? Like $10 cash advance, right? Through like AI or through their system, where it would, if somebody left a negative feedback like that, it'd be removed automatically, or block the messages coming through, right? So I don't know. It's just craziness.
I'm just playing solitaire.
We're just looking for a resolution, people. Yeah, Johnny's loves eBay. I've used it for 20 plus years, but it really is a disaster. Yeah, same boat. We've been using it since day one. I love selling on there, but my gosh, it's craziness, It's stuff like this where, it's too much. Oh. Becky? You get all excited like you're on hold.
Oh, I got it. The music skipped there.
All right, here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to read the comments. Turn it down a little bit, Kim.
Okay, well,
People are getting furious. Tommy Picker says, that Lyft music sounds familiar. For Real Girl says, it happened on Poshmark, and we just ignore them because on Poshmark, sellers have no control over what is charged on my cards or account, so Poshmark blocked them quickly. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like on eBay, they don't block it. You know what I mean? Like they don't block it, so you have to answer them. And then we got negatives on this. So we're trying to get them removed. It's just crazy. It's just a waste of time. Yeah, Moonshine says they've had that same annoying loop for years.
1 hour, 7 minutes.
Johnny says my hair's getting gray just listening to this music.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Both, man.
It's absolutely terrible, isn't it?
I think they should at least have 2 or 3 songs they could play through when you're going to be on hold this long.
I mean, a little John Mellencamp wouldn't hurt anybody.
Well, something a little bit better.
Charles says they want you to.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, just checking whether we're still connected.
I'm still here.
That's great. So I'll put you on another brief hold listen too.
Okay. Talk to you in a few. Okay.
All right. So people are asking, how long now?
Okay.
I mean, I can't make this up.
107:30.
1 hour, 7 minutes. That's too long.
It is too long. Maybe I'll just work on some lesson plans while I'm at it.
Yeah, really, right? I mean, the negative feedback it's craziness. Like, in today's technology, they have bots and things an AI that can go through and sweep websites. They can sweep feedback. They can sweep messages and block this type of stuff, right? Like we called before regarding a return. A customer bought an item from us on December 1st. On December 7th, they said they want to return it. I said, no problem. Here's your prepaid label. Life's good. And we've been getting bombarded with eBay messages saying, listen, refund on the money. Well, they never shipped the item, right? So it's going to go against your matrix. So we decided, all right, let's call while we're calling tonight, and let's talk about the negative feedback. And finally, the woman on the phone says, all right, yeah, I see that. I'll just close it for you. It's like, well, it's been, 26 days? Then they're not going to ship it back.
No.
But automatically, they should have done that. Like, why do I have to bother doing that, right? Right, Otto? It's the craziness. Yeah, right, Wally? Just another brief hold. That's nice of them. Oh. I know it's torture for you guys watching, but it's just the insanity, because we are real resellers, we have to deal with stuff like this. I mean, we just don't clickbait titles, horror story going wrong and pretend like we made up some story at getting robbed.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'd stay for about a couple of minutes more because like the song keeps going on, and then there's a system that would say, please keep waiting for the next available representative.
Yep, I get the same thing on my end too.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh dear, when are we gonna get a person from this?
Oh, honey, I feel your pain. I know it.
I know.
Since trying to get to you even, I've been on the phone now for over an hour.
Yeah, it's over here about an hour and 8 minutes. I can just imagine you mentioned that you waited 35 minutes before you got in touch with me, and then now I'm experiencing it from waiting from another agent from the appeal.
You know, I'm just thinking, sounds like you guys should be hiring over there, huh?
I know. Oh, I guess it's the season though, because a lot of people have wanted to go on a vacation, and we're big on New Year and vacations when it comes to Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
So some of the people are still not in the office, or some are supposed to be in the office but still feeling the Christmas season.
Ah, I see. They had a little too much fun, did they?
And they were still feeling like they're still on the off days, and they're supposed to be in the office already at this point.
Oh, those crazy people.
I know. Like, I was looking around the office, like there are people already. It's just that not as many as there's supposed to be.
Well, that does tend to happen.
Ask her, where's she at?
Where are you located at?
Well, I'm in the Philippines. It's in the middle of the Philippines. It's Cebu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we're big in celebration when it comes to Christmas. So I can just imagine the people that are still stuck in their homes with their families and doing whatever they want to do when they're supposed to be at the office doing their work already.
Well, somebody better call them up and tell them to get to the office, I guess.
That's true. From what I know is that our direct supervisors and the department heads, they hound the supervisors to get your agents back here.
That's right. Come back.
I know there are a lot of people who need to call and figure out things that we have here in eBay.
That's right.
I know. Well, I'll try to check whether there's anybody on the other end. I place in a brief I'll listen to.
All right, I'll talk to you in a few.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
This is insanity, Kim. She's just having a good old time in there in Manila. Philippines, yeah. Right, guys? I mean, we've been on hold for an hour and 12 minutes. eBay? Good God.
People apparently are having way too much fun for the holidays.
Yeah, all the reps are exchanging gifts. Bet she gives massages for a living. Oh my God. At least you got someone who speaks American. Yeah, right? Talked to you in a few hours. This might be like the longest live video we'll ever do. But we're going to get an answer, damn it.
The funny thing is, she's like, yeah, it's just this hold music, and then somebody comes on and you get excited. I'm like, I know. I know it.
Oh, my God.
I know, I've been doing it. Well, now I'm lesson planning, so.
Yeah. Ken thinks eBay allows their reps to drink in the job. They've got to. How could you be that chipper?
Well,
And she's just trying to patch us through to the freaking, I don't know where, the eBay negative feedback removal people.
Yeah.
What's up, the crazy card? Yeah, right, Pommy. This is why I made the video, because I know that a lot of us can relate to this. It's just nonsense. For the things that we had problems with, it could have been resolved. We didn't even have to pick up the phone, but it's been weeks.
Next year we need to go to the Philippines to celebrate. My God.
Yeah.
They really are getting a lot of time.
Well,
off
it's
here.
Chinese New Year in a couple weeks. Or it's probably right around now.
Chinese.
No.
That's different.
So thrifts a lot. I hope you get a happy ending with your situation. I had a call like this once with Comcast. Yeah, I remember Comcast. Oh my God, back in Illinois days.
Yes.
Charles eBay customer service causes binge drinking. Yes. I'm about to go open a beer. Yeah, cabin life. eBay is not what they used to be. This is crazy. There's nobody on eBay right now that can look over negative feedback.
Well, it's the appeals department, but they also are on hold.
Well, they're opening gifts, right?
Well, I don't know what they're doing. People aren't coming into work.
Yeah,
so
it's
it
terrible.
makes me feel like there's like 2 people there answering phone calls.
Yeah, Joshua says they might put you on hold and just take a nap. Well, it feels that way. I mean, we've been on the phone for an hour and 20 minutes. It's craziness. Yeah, Dirt 30 with George. Comcast is a devil. They were the devil, weren't they, Kim? I hated paying Comcast, Illinois. Oh.
Hi. How long do we think it's going to be? What do they say now?
It's still the song.
Oh, I was hoping we were moving up in the queue there or something.
I know, same. Because from what I could see, or from the information that I have access to, yes, we are moving up the queue at the same time. Because usually on the appeals department, their processes are longer. I'm not quite praised as to the processes they have, but based on the information that I have available, sometimes the gets longer. They tend to get longer, especially for removing feedback and for cases wherein the decisions were made, but the buyers or the sellers would want to challenge or would want to appeal the decision that were provided for the cases. That's the reason why the calls they get tend to be longer than usual. It compared to the calls we receive about decision making.
I see. Well, I can understand that.
Yeah. But guarantee though is that we were moving up the queue. It's just that I'm not certain as to how long the queue is from us to the next representative or how many people are before us.
Well, you said you could see them over there, huh?
Oh, I can see the people.
Yeah.
I'm not able to see the list though.
No, the people. Yeah, see, here's what I think. I say you put me on hold, you run over there, say, I will buy you a Coke if you can take my phone call next. Or any sort of beverage of their choice. If you'll just get off the phone and take my phone call next.
I'll try to check what other options we have so that we'll be able to have an appeal specialist on the line. So I'll place you in another brief hold less than 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll talk to you again soon.
Sure, thanks.
Okay.
Is this not crazy? We're on hold. All right, hey, Alyssa. We're on hold because we've been on the, hour 17:57. Briefly, it's over 2 negative feedbacks for scams we've been getting dealt with. I made a video like a year ago about these cash advance fees. We keep getting blown up with all these messages, and then now people are leaving negative feedback. So we waited like 2.5 weeks for eBay after we reported the negative feedback to see if they'd remove it, and they still haven't. So we decided to call today about that, and then a return that should have been closed out weeks ago. And that's what we're doing, just hanging out with you guys and a woman from the Manila, Philippines, right, Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they have Coke out there?
Well, I don't know.
Fanta.
Oh? Did my Coke strategy work?
Nope. They give you a little bit of hope. The music stops. Yeah, MNJ Treasure said, this is why I'd never call eBay in the evening. Wait times are insane. This is crazy. It's going to be a long card game.
Now I'm lesson planning now. I may as well double dip.
Yeah, cabin life, right? I mean, people just leave negative like it's just throwing bubble gum on the street. Yeah, moonshine, cash advance fees, like we're charging people.
Yeah, I don't know.
So when people look on our eBay, like I get paranoid, right? Like when people leave negative feedback like that, I assume other buyers are looking at that going, oh man, something's up. So I want it removed, you know? And it has nothing to do with the transaction. They received the items Didn't leave any feedback saying they want to return it or anything like that. They just said that we charged them an additional $10 fee because they're trying to blackmail us. That's what all these messages are, right, Kim? They buy an item under $10 and then they get it and they say, "Oh, my bank charged me $10 cash advance fee and I want $10 from you."
And then they want the item and.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. You know, and I talked about this a year ago in a video, and like, we've been getting hammered with it. Yeah.
It's weird.
If eBay made Coke, then it would be flat by the time you would get a human on the phone, right? This is unbelievable. I mean, that's why I was like, you know what? Let's just play this. Plus, maybe we can entertain you guys for a little bit. All right, Sir Thrifts a lot. Play musical chairs when the music stops. Grab a seat.
Thank you for joining, Kimberly.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah, so I checked whether it was possible, whether they would just connect the call, and they informed me that no, it's not possible for me to directly connect the call to
Oh,
the
man.
call. Yeah, I know the calls. They told me that the calls are processed internally by the system, and that they're lined up from the order wherein they got into. So as of the moment, they did mention that we should be on the line. We should be moving up. As there are some that are ending their calls, and then they would receive the next call immediately as soon as they end the call that they currently have.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes it was. I mean, I tried to see whether there was an option or that option was available.
Darn.
I know. So I'll try to get back in to see whether there's somebody else or there would be somebody on the phone. May I place you in a brief hold listen to?
Okay, I'll be here.
Thank you.
Yep.
What is going on here? This is crazy. Yeah, right. We're sharing the pain with you guys, man. That's craziness. Yeah, right? Gee, I think I'll do what eBay does and tell my customers I'm still on vacation. You have to wait. That's craziness.
That was kind of crazy.
So far from what I learned during this phone call is eBay isn't going to do anything at all about this right now. What happened to the brief hold? Moonshine's fuel. eBay always setting shiny examples of how to run an eBay business. Oh my God, this is terrible.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right, Eric? I guess they don't get paid per phone call. If they did, they would be broke.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah, she'd be screwed. Unless she's juggling like 30 phones.
I don't know. I'll give her credit for hanging in there, not just pushing me off the phone.
Brad says every time she says a brief, you have to take a shot. All right, I'm about to crack open a beer.
Oh, goodness.
This is insane, guys. I need to get my bottle so I can play. Where's flea market is still better than eBay? Yeah. Yeah, Charles, we'll be doing the flea markets pretty soon here. I've been selling the side of the road. It's just been a little chilly, like in the morning, like 33, which is really cold out here. And I don't want to freeze my ass off sitting out there, but hopefully this weekend we'll probably hit up a couple, and then as long as the weather's nice, you know. I mean, I'll do it when it's like 45 degrees, but 32 out here is like freezing.
Well, 32 anywhere is freezing.
Well, I know, but out here, like, see, but the thing is, like,
in Arizona.
well, no, when we lived in Illinois,
Everywhere else in the world.
but when we lived in Illinois, you can go outside at 32 and you'd be like, oh, okay, I could deal with this, right?
Well, that's because
Here,
you got negative 20 normally.
no, I know, but here it is freaking bone chilling.
It is. Because there's no humidity to keep
Yeah.
it, like, warm.
33 is shorts weather.
What should I teach next week? Anybody?
What do you teach? Well, teach customer service.
Oh.
Thank you for waiting.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, we're still waiting. I'm still hearing the song. I think I'm going to hear that song for.
I'm going to be dreaming the song, my friend. I'm telling you.
Because I'm supposed to sleep when I get home, and I can just imagine the song, the stream that it's singing.
What did she just say at the end?
I don't know, but she...
Wait, is she back?
No.
Thanks, Silver Streak Racing. Appreciate you watching. She just said something you can just put you right back on hold.
Okay.
She's probably watching the live feed.
Yeah, the whole button got messed up. Like I was supposed to put you check the other side, but yeah, it's fine.
Is she talking to us?
I don't know.
This has become like too much.
I don't
What do you
even
guys
know
think?
what's happening anymore.
I think they're passing the reefer in eBay customer service tonight. Yeah. She's taking a drink too. I'm telling you, she sounded like she had kids in the background before. You heard these like baby kids screaming.
I think it was her phone was going off or something. Oh,
This is crazy.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
Yeah, the global shipping program with, it is what it is. People throw fits about it. Can you lower the price? No. This is the price. You know what's happening before you buy it. I mean, I don't get it with people. Charles says, tell her you love Manny Pacquiao. Kevin says, sounds like trying to get a hold of the IRS for your moolah. That's the worst.
I did like watching Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, maybe she's making a live video too.
Well, maybe she is.
She had to go charge her phone too.
LS1B2.
You're asking for this when you call eBay feedback removal at night. Call first thing in the morning. That sounds like I would hate to deal with this first thing in the morning. eBay's days are numbered. I used to work for Walmart, and upper management is hard to get on the line. Yeah, I could see that at night. I mean, when music is playing, they can still hear you. FYI. Shoot. Really? Oh no, now we're in trouble. Hey, at least somebody sold something. Congrats, you sold a shirt while watching us. Tell them you could be asking for what the item is really worth. This is just insanity. Like, why does a human have to go through this? And her, she's not trying to get a hold of anybody.
Oh, yes, she is. Hi.
Oh, still there. Thank goodness.
All right, well, I'm still hanging in here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I mean, do you think they're gonna get to us like before you close? Because then I'd be kind of irritated, if it's like, oh, we're closed, so now we're not taking your call.
They would just ignore that. Oh, it's time off. It's time off already. Oh dear. I'll try to see whether, because from what I know, all calls that are still on the line would need to be taken. So if ever, we're supposed to be closed at 10 p.m. for Pacific Standard Time. So that's about an hour and almost 15 minutes from now. So all line calls or all customers waiting in the line, the call needs to be taken before we close that. You think there's a cutoff on the 10th. All calls that are still there would need to be taken or would need to be addressed by the agent though before we wrap up.
Oh, okay. They won't just like cut us off and hang up. Because boy, I'd be kind of irritated if that happened after I've waited an hour and a half now.
Of course. So yeah, it won't happen that way. All of our calls that are on the line would need to be processed or would need to be
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what word to use for it, but yeah, all the calls that are on the line would need to be wrapped up or finished before we close.
Okay. Well, I'll just hang out here then, listening to the music. If you have a suggestion box, I'd suggest maybe like having like 3 songs, so at least we could like alternate songs,
I feel if ever that they would just have something, maybe this song's a bit mellow, maybe a bit catchy.
Yeah.
Something that's a bit more catchy.
Because this one might put you to sleep after you've been waiting for so long.
Like a little Taylor Swift.
So.
It was lonely to sleep. You wanted to forget about it. Well, yeah, I'll try to recommend that because even at our end, because if it's on hold, that's when we we also hear the song, so I'll raise that up.
There you go. See, you might not. Maybe you'll get a raise or like a promotion because you're like, yes, finally, someone got somebody to change the song.
I know, because
It's been the same song for like 10 years.
oh wow. Yeah, I haven't been that long here, but since I've started working, this has been the song that they've been playing again and again.
Yeah, 10 years later, it's the same song everywhere. So
Oh yeah, I'll really raise that recommendation.
there you go.
Okay,
We could use a new song.
I know. Even if somebody wants to keep that song, just add more.
Yes, do something. Add something to the rotation. They need an eBay DJ.
Especially in instances where they're expected high call volume. Especially for these seasons, we expect high call volume. They should add more, you could say, spice to it, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, waiting can get old, especially when it's really long.
I hear you, sister.
Thank you for understanding, Willie. And it's a change of pace whenever I get back to you, because on the other line, it's just a song on and on and on.
Yep, I know. I get the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I try to just make fun of it so that I won't be sleepy, because it's almost the end of the shift and all.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for understanding. So I'll try to see whether somebody's on the line at the other end. May I please send another default listen to?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Is that not crazy, guys?
Another brief hold, busting two.
She's tired of the music too. Are we even on the phone with eBay, Kim? Did you even call eBay? Come on. This can't be true.
I can't make
Guys,
this crap up, man.
do you think this is true?
No, it really truly is. Here.
An hour, what now?
Hour 31.
Crazy. Hour 31. Got to drop a chorus. The mountains are blue. Time to drink. That's right. Yeah, they are a little frosty. She's not really working the eBay switchboard. She's waiting to tell you she's Microsoft support. You have many, many viruses. Oh, my God. What is going on? Right? Well, there it is. eBay cares nothing about their sellers. This is insane. Ooh, best of luck with your unit there, Donatella. Buying a storage unit tomorrow. Gotta love it.
Oh, that's all right.
Tito's and ginger ale here. Isn't that music? This music's so bad. What would you do, Kim, if all of a sudden you heard that there was an eBay DJ?
I feel like we have this on video.
Yeah.
Like I should get some compensation.
Yeah,
for
we'd
that.
get some street cred,
They
like a
have
shout out.
Real radio. Why can't they have eBay radio?
Coors Light sends me to the toilet every 5 minutes. Yeah, that could be a problem. But no, wouldn't you? What would you say? Like, oh my God. And then what if they played Taylor Swift every 5 minutes?
Well, that would get old too.
Rocky Mountain goat piss. Sorry, that's what my dad called it. Yeah, right? We could have had a barbecue, then gone to get showered, then out to a movie, and we'd still be on hold. We are at an hour and a half, man. Is this not nuts? Kevin Life says, she's the only one there. The people are her imagination. Kim, you need to trademark eBay DJ.
Trademark it right now.
They should play the Weird Al eBay song while you wait, right? Yeah. Now, if you're the eBay DJ, what would you start with? Like Fleetwood Mac?
Well, something that I'm not gonna fall asleep with.
Huh?
I think it's gonna have to be something that's gonna make people happy. Like maybe
Like
some
Tool.
CCR or something.
Like Tool would be nice.
No.
No?
Maybe like something like that.
So CCR. Would you do a little Barry Manilow?
No, I don't.
How about Jimmy Buffett?
Okay, yeah.
He'd make you
I can
happy.
Sing along with Jimmy Buffett, yeah.
Hotel California, Highway to Hell.
Hi.
Yeah, so I have to notice we're waiting too long. I'll try to check with my supervisor whether we have a workaround this, because technically on the system we're supposed to transfer your call to the appeals but I'll try to see whether we have another option because, well, one instance, there's some time distances wherein the calls are not able to get connected, but the agent gets on the phone call instead. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of the call being on their station, I'll try to see whether we have the option to have an agent instead transfer here. So I'll be placing another brief hold less than 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please say this poor woman has been waiting an hour and 35 minutes.
But poor you. Okay, I'll be here. I'll still be here. Oh yeah, I would have. There would have been some choice words.
Screaming.
Choice words, hanging up, and I would have thrown the phone. Yeah, Bobby McFerrin, don't worry, be happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy now. eBay is a good seller market.
Now she's gonna ask about transferring it directly. I thought we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, a brief hold while I disconnect you. Thrift store.
Her supervisor says she's been on the phone too long.
She puts you on hold and does her nails. She's just waiting for you to hang up, Kim. That's probably true. She's playing a crossword puzzle. Didn't she say she's got to be out of there by 10? What time is it?
Well, I guess they still have an hour left.
Are you done with your lesson plans?
No.
Who's going to say uncle first? Uncle, I'm done.
I'm a teacher. I got all the patience in the world, man.
God, this is insane, guys, isn't it?
I'm still on the phone with eBay.
You need to call in the morning. Never had to wait more than 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know.
He's just right here. They won't see you.
See, us at the Global Voodoo channel here, we don't get important numbers. We don't have a bat line to call. We gotta call the Philippines at 9:30 at night Arizona time. Yeah, it's sad because she sees the problem.
But
She
she's
sees.
just
She
a
says she
worker.
can. Yeah. She. What does that mean? She's just a worker.
There's nothing she can do. She's just a little bee in the beehive. She's
Just
not a queen.
buzzing around.
Just buzzing around.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a little worker bee.
What do you think that eBay for Business should do about this?
I think eBay for Business should #1 start eBay Radio.
Well, they have an eBay
Or
radio.
eBay DJ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for waiting, Kimberly. So
Yeah.
I'm still trying to send out a request for what I was able to thought of. So may I place you on another brief hold less than 2 minutes?
oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You know what she's doing? I can tell you right now what she's doing. She's deleting her eBay listings. She's pulling watchers off of our items. It's getting bad here. So I need you to cheer up and be a little bit more nicer, ma'am.
Well, come on, how much nicer do you want me to be? I feel like I have been pretty nice.
Why do they keep doing that? That long pause. Just ask her if she's used Pantene in her hair today, or, you know, what's her favorite, like, toothpaste? I don't know. How do you be friendly to people?
Well, I feel like I have been very friendly. Have I not been friendly?
Yeah, you had. I hear good stuff about Macari. Yeah, Macari's never have a problem, Macari. You message him on the support, it's boom.
Oh, I got excited for a minute.
Yeah. You got to small talk your way into advanced support, Kim.
How much more small talk do you want me to do? Now I'm just getting irritated.
Kim, what happened to the kid you were hiding from at the flea market video where you were hiding behind the clothes rack?
I actually get heart palpitations thinking of that child, so
He was a devil.
he made me almost quit teaching.
All right, Alyssa, have a great night. You got to teach tomorrow. Hopefully the feedback gets removed. We still might even be here by the time you get off work tomorrow. You just might, right?
Yeah, why didn't we-
For Real Girl says, you've been too friendly, Kim. I would have lost it already. I'm telling you, I would have been swearing, and then I would have said this. Do you know who the hell I am? It wouldn't matter, but you got to throw that out there, right? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I do love eBay, but this is nonsense. We've just wasted 2 hours of our life. We could have been listing.
Well, you could have been doing other things.
I got to hold the
I've been
phone for the
one
live stream.
Wasting 2 hours of my life.
This poor woman's wasted 2 hours of her life.
I know, she has. Where'd my water go? Is it in the bedroom still?
Since you're on hold, can you high level the issue? Just joined. No, she's the only one there. What did she say? She's the only one there at eBay right now. Everybody's gone. Everybody at eBay's gone except, what's her name?
Naomi?
Naomi?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Naomi Watts? Why ask her what her name
I
is?
don't remember what her name was. I really don't remember. That was 2 hours ago.
Hey, Mike and Kim, move on other platforms. Yeah, we sell on Amazon, Mercari,
140.
a little bit of Poshmark. I'm not a big fan of Poshmark, maybe because I just ain't selling the right stuff there, but it's annoying. I mean, I'm sure Poshmark's great for other people, but I have no luck on Poshmark. I just get these motivational messages on, like, alerts. Time to get up. Where are you going?
I gotta find my water.
Well, there's one in the fridge. Don't leave us. Don't leave us.
I'll be right back. Everyone can hear the music except me.
But this could be the breaking moment. And you've left us high and dry, woman.
I'm back. The bedroom is not that far.
Tell her to pretend she's someone else that can fix the problem. Change her voice a little, act like she's fixing it.
Yeah, but then it won't actually get fixed.
Yeah, then we were for screwed.
Then I'm gonna have to call again. And I'm not calling again.
Yeah, and for us, eBay's really been our bread and butter along with Amazon.
Yeah.
I tried to check with my supervisor as well as this appeals department. They told me that they cannot do my request. Well, we're reassured, they reassured us though that the call would be addressed, or somebody would take the call as long as we're still on the line.
Okay, so we're just gonna continue to hold?
Yes.
Oh, all right. That's what we'll do then.
Ask her what her name is.
Okay. Thank you for understanding. I'll put you in a brief hold lesson too.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. We've been on the phone so long. I totally forgot what your name is.
Oh, it's Esther.
Oh, Esther. Okay, sorry. We've been having this conversation. I'm like, gosh, I feel like a jerk. I can't even remember her name.
Well, it's okay. It's just you have a lot in mind, and then when you were telling me as to what concerns you as of the day, and I've only just told my name once at the start, so it's fine. It's understandable that you are not able to remember it.
All right, Esther. Well, you and I will hang in there then, won't we?
Oh yes, yes, of course, do it. So I'll place you in a brief hold lesson soon.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
You got a new BFF. Esther.
Esther. I don't know why I thought it was Naomi.
Esther, harder on the shoulders. Kim, for real girl's got a headache for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, right? Pound pickers. I mean, if Kim wasn't doing this, I swear, guys, this would have been over in 4 minutes. But now it's just a pride thing, right? That's pride messing with you. That's pride messing with you, boy.
No, I'm not giving up now. I'm in this for the long
I feel so bad for the eBay executive if they ever watch this, right? And go, okay, I got to see this video. And they go all the way into an hour. Wait a minute. We're 43 minutes in.
Yeah, they're 43 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still on Etsy.
An hour and 43 minutes in.
Yeah, you guys only in for half the ride.
Not even.
An hour went by, and I'm like, all right, I got to YouTube this. This is insane. Yeah, still doing the Etsy, the Amazon. Was messing with Poshmark, but just have no luck over there. I don't sell a lot of women's clothing, too, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm telling you, Chris, I think Esther is the only person there. I don't even know if we called eBay, did we? Shoot, we might have called IHOP, Kim. Oh, don't get me started on returns, guys, Jay. I had over $1,000 in returns in December on 2 different eBay accounts. I wanted to strangle somebody. It was terrible. And a lot of the excuses were it wasn't as described. And I'm like, it's brand new. How is that possible? Right? The sad thing is, Mike, in all honesty, the eBay higher beings won't give a flying shit. Yeah, it's true. It's terrible. Uh-oh, Maddie. You better watch out. I'm live streaming. Well, now you're not.
This really is putting a damper in my night.
Yeah, right? Buyers are always king. I refuse to accept returns because eBay never sides with me. We just got...
Thank you for waiting, Kimberly.
I'm here.
Yes. Oh, by the way, as I was waiting, I tried to tinker and see the access update now. Yeah, another phone number which I'll try to have another, because we have the option to have us call you. We'll still be on the line. Do you have another phone number which we could use just in case we can provide a phone number that our system would be able to call from that same department?
Yeah, unfortunately, this is my only phone.
Okay, that's fine. So, I just have to check.
Yeah.
See whether that would have worked. But it's alright, so we'll just stay on the line then.
Okay, sorry.
It's fine. So, I'll place you in another brief. I'll listen to.
Okay, talk to you soon, Esther.
You too.
This is insanity. Is this not crazy, guys? Let's see. Can I flip this camera over? Here, let's see something. Yeah, there we go. Is this not crazy? This is freaking nuts. Oh, trying to do two things at the same time. All right. So this is insane, isn't it? Yeah, Kim, how's your battery level?
Hold on. We lost the dryer sheets. Hold on.
Oh, we have an emergency here. We lost dryer sheets.
Well, they weren't here, so they didn't just walk away.
Oh, let's see so I can read your comments, guys. I'm blind. But yeah, things are going good. It's just freaking, this is ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, right? I was.
Did you take the dryer sheets?
Why would I take the dryer sheets? They probably fell over. Yeah, I was clean shaven before all this happened. That's funny. Yeah, this is insane, guys. I swear to you, honestly, since day one of eBay, we've never been on hold this long. And this poor girl sounds like she doesn't know what to do, you know? This is insane. All right, recap for you guys that just jumped in, right? We called originally because we had two issues. One issue is we had a return that the buyer accepted the return. He was going to send the item back to us, but it's been like 30 days. And we kept getting messages from eBay saying that we have to give them a refund. And we're like, why would we have to give you a refund? We haven't gotten the item back. So we waited for it to lapse because I think it's like they have 7 days to send it back to you. And it's been like 24 days. So we decided to call with this. And then the next thing was, we've been getting a lot of like scam artist type stuff, like $10 fees. Like people have been messaging us when they buy an item saying, hey, you charged us a cash advance fee of $10. Hey, due to you for us buying on eBay on your account and your PayPal, my bank charged me $10. So we've gotten this. We were getting this last year, and then we were getting this. Ooh, we might have an update here. Kim's outside. We were getting this last year, and then we've just been getting hammered with it this year. And in December, I mean, we must have got like 45 messages from just different buyers. They were all like, they bought these are all buyers that bought stuff from us, but they wanted like a $10 fee back. And you're not on camera, Kim. So anyway, we got these people that left 2 negative feedbacks saying that we charged them a $10 cash advance fee. And, I reported the negative feedbacks to eBay about 2 weeks ago. We still haven't heard anything. It hasn't changed. And I'm a big believer, trust me. I know this is kind of be like conspiracy type things, but I can almost prove it that when you get nailed with 2 negative feedbacks within a certain week or two, like your sales just stop. And that's kind of what's happening. That's why we decided to call. We're like, okay, we're in the eBay blacklist bubble. And I know it because we did this before. When we had some problems with our YouTube channel. Oh, answered. Oh, here we go. It's live.
She transferred me.
She transferred you. You're gonna have to explain this whole story again.
If I have to wait another 40 minutes, I might. I don't know if I've got it in me.
This is insanity.
I really don't know if I have it in me to do another 40.
See, right now it's 42 and I'm shaking. It's so cold. You can't do one for the team?
Another hour on the phone?
Yeah. World record.
It might be.
Seriously. Drum roll. Oh my God. What would you do if, like, they transferred you to somewhere outside of eBay? Like, what if it was an Amazon rep?
I'm trying to keep my sense of humor, but I'm not doing very well at the moment.
Yeah, AC.
An hour, 50 minutes.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
That's insane. Johnny says at this point, Kim, there is no turning back.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the
This
way.
is the way. This is the way. The Mandalorian. You got snow? No, that's a rock. That's all the rock. You can't see much out here. You got some grass. But for real, girl just wants to give you a hug, Kim. Oh, you're leaving us now. Don't. Where are you going?
Well, I'm cold.
Well, hold on.
I thought you were going to let the dog out, and you didn't.
He didn't want to come out.
She did. That's because you called him a he. You hurt her feelings.
We had a return for, remember the Gucci wallet we had in one of the storage unit videos? That was a nightmare.
Oh.
Next available agent.
No, no
You get all
love.
excited for a minute.
Yeah, here, Adam says if I spend $400 for an eBay open ticket, we can get a concierge service. Maybe that's what we've been missing our whole lives. Look at this, guys. An hour, 51 minutes. Guys, if you've gotten humor out of this or entertainment or anything you've ever learned from us over the years making these videos, please
Or
send this
Ken's
to...
level of patience.
Seriously, copy this video and send it to eBay for Business. Put it in all the Facebook groups and say, this is insanity. Please help us. We could be out here tomorrow at this time.
It's a good thing I'm still off work.
Let's talk about this Calvin Klein rub you got.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Marshalls.
Yeah.
$10. Can't beat that.
That's a nice one. It's keeping me warm.
If Esther was the only one there and she transferred you, you're going to be there all night. Oh, God. Oh,
Hold for the next available agent.
this is insanity.
Don't you think someone can see this woman's been on the phone 2 hours?
Do you remember when we worked for 3Com
Yeah.
a long time ago?
It
You
was
did.
never 2
You did
hours.
see the call wait.
It went up, but
You
not
see their phone number too, and I remember
not
dealing with
2
people like, "Oh
hours.
shit, he's calling me back,"
I
right?
remember that.
2-hour hold times. So a supervisor would flip.
Yeah.
Do you think our account's flagged? Like, oh, it's that Global Voodoo YouTuber.
I hope not.
All this is because we're just trying to protect our eBay account. Like, hey, you know, we're not going to get belittled by people trying to blackmail us for $10 on an $8 item.
I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. Can I
Okay.
go make a cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll follow
I
you.
will alert you should I get a person on the phone.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Alert us.
I will alert you.
All right. So, I know this video is long, guys. I just didn't think it would take this all night. This is insane. All right, let me go in the house here. Give me 1 second. All right. Oh my God. Look at right now. eBay's got 120 of us on hold between all of us here.
How do they know?
Uh-huh.
How do they know?
No, because there's 124 people in the feed.
Oh. I was like, how did you know there's 120 people
This is
ahead of me?
let's
I
do this so
don't-
it's a little
I
bit
can't
more-
do it.
How do I... You got something I can put over here? Oh, yeah. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line, and the next service representative will be with you right away. This is nuts, guys, isn't it?
And the funny thing is, when we called, it said the wait time was 13 minutes.
Yeah. That's what it said on the eBay page. 13 minutes. Thanks. Seriously, I mean, it means a lot to us that you guys are hanging out with us here. Hopefully we can get this resolved. No, but seriously, if you're watching this and you're like, dude, I've never seen anything like this before, share this, just screen share it or whatever, and then send it to eBay for Business because this is crazy. This really is. Rome was built in less time, Kim. Here. Recap.
I'm on 1 hour 55 minutes.
This is insane. Here's the real kicker. Will your battery run out before?
I'll have to probably plug it in. I'm at 36%.
Oh my God, guys. This is nuts, huh? you will have a changed president again by the time you resolve this. This is nutty. Yeah, this is for everybody that thinks the hustle is easy work. This is the type of crap you have to deal with. Honestly, I'd rather deal with people on Facebook. Is this available? Yes, it is. And here's what I do. I say, yes, it is available. And then I say, I live near this city, and I'm south of that area, right? So people know exactly where I'm at. Even though my ad says, like, here's where I'm located at, we're getting people from Flagstaff.
Yeah.
Oh, is this available? Yes, it is. And then I said, when would you like to pick it up? Oh, I see you're in Casa Grande. I'm in Flagstaff. Well, then what the hell are you contacting me for? You know? That happens all the time. It's like, why? You know? There are people window shopping. It's nuts. 2024, baby. Please hold for the next available operator. This is terrible. Yeah, eBay has capsized my business from a few complaining customers. This is the reason why here is I truly believe, and this has happened to us hundreds of times where we get bombarded, especially being on YouTube and we share some of our eBay accounts. Things happen, crazy things, where we get bombarded with negatives and whatever. And I'm telling you, when you get bombarded with them, you're like on this scale where your sales go boop. And you look around and go, what do I got to do? That's why I decided to call today. I mean, if I knew it was going to take 2 hours. Yeah, dirt 30. I would have stroked out or just plain lost it altogether by now. It was that whole, will start cussing it. Yeah, I mean, God bless Kim, because I swear to God, guys, I would have hung up in 10 minutes. I would have thrown the phone.
No, here's what's going to piss me off, though.
Yeah.
Is if I get on with somebody and then they're like, oh, sorry, there's nothing we can do for you. Then that's going to be some real entertainment because they don't want to fuck with me then.
Uh-oh, don't do that.
Sorry.
You can't remember, don't use those F words.
They don't want to with me then.
Uh-oh, can't bleep that out. What would you say, though?
Oh, I'd get ignorant.
How
I would go ignorant. I don't even know the things that might come out of my mouth. I can't begin to guess, but...
Take this top-rated seller account and stick it up your wazoo? That angry?
It'll probably be worse than that.
Yeah, this is just... Yeah, Charles says unleash the fury, Kim.
Now, last time I unleashed fury, somebody tried to get me fired, so...
Yeah, that's why you got that F word's got to watch out.
Yeah.
For Real Girl says, I used to sell local until certain people found out I wanted to meet in front of the jail. Then they said they couldn't make it. Yeah. Sometimes we try to meet up at like the sheriff's station here, the substation, and somebody will be like, oh, no, can we meet somewhere else? I'm like, why? We got to tell that story, and it could be tonight, about how I almost had to pull my gun out.
Well, I mean, we've got plenty of time. We're going to continue to hold for the next available agent.
T-Fox is sending some good thoughts. Hope for the best. I'm hoping too, man.
Well, we are...
Daddy needs new freaking shoes.
We are 50 seconds away from hitting the 2-hour mark.
This is insane. Yeah, eBay owes me now for PTSD for this phone call. This is...
Right?
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. A&M Hunter, I wouldn't want to meet in front of the jailhouse either.
Yeah, I mean, I probably... That would actually kind of turn me off, I think. Because I don't know if, like, you're I don't know. That would turn me off, I think.
I'd go, just to see what's up.
Well... Yeah, but as a woman, I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the countdown, everybody.
Here we go.
8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, eBay!
Hello? Oh, damn.
Did that sound like somebody?
It almost did.
I think they said Happy New Year too.
Look, it's about to be 2020. Oh no, it's about to be 20,020. That's how long we've been on the phone.
Happy New Hour! This is hilarious. You guys are the best for hanging out, though. You're making this terrible situation more enjoyable.
All right, well, you may as well tell them the story while you're at it.
Let's flip the camera over. All right. Let me hold this phone like right there so I can grab something.
So that they can see up my sleeve.
Well, no, so I can grab something.
Hello, I have a cup of tea.
When you ain't got something for a tripod, you just use it for sugar.
Oh, no. Well, it doesn't have to be on me. Well, that's awkward.
What's awkward? I'm coming right next to you. Scoot over. All right.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Still on hold.
All right, so here's the story.
All right, why this is happening? Because we have some negative feedback. It's this weird thing that these people are like, they left us negative feedback saying my bank charged me $10.
2 people did that.
2 people did that. So I'm trying to get that removed. That's why we're here. And we are 2 hours in.
And we've been doing this since yesterday, by the way. All right, so.
Oh, it's the sheriff's office. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
that makes sense. Because I'm like, I don't think I'd meet in front of the jail.
Yeah,
but if the sheriff's office is there, then I get it.
Say what? Cell block 3. Shit, okay.
All right. Put this over here.
All right, so here's the story. We might get interrupted, because just in case they get back on.
If they get on the phone,
I'll
bets
continue
are
it.
off.
So this guy, I was selling a subwoofer and an amplifier. And this guy messaged me and says, I'm interested. I said, all right. And I said, meet me over here, because I always have this designated area, which is either like a sheriff's station or a library or somewhere where it's well lit, like a Walmart parking lot. And he's like, no, I can't be there. He's like, I can only be in this other town next to us, which is the town's a little sketchy. And I said, okay. And the only reason I said okay is because I've had it for a while. I wanted it gone. So I'm like, all right, when are you going to be there? And he's like, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I said, oh, perfect. I'll be there in 30 minutes too. So we drive down there. It's just like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah,
no big
it's not
deal.
far.
We pull up, and then it's a little sketchy. And we was at this, what they call an IGA independent grocery store. And I'm watching these, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical. They just look like little punks to me.
Yeah, there are punks all over the place.
And so I'm sitting there, you know,
Pants
and I'm being
sagging down.
I
why is that still a thing, for Pete's sake? Oh, hold on. Oh,
dude, this is ridiculous.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a couple people who look a little sketchy out in front of the grocery store, and then multiple people are coming and going, but they're walking in the store for like a second and coming right back out, and they're eyeballing me. And I've got my stuff on me. I mean,
it's a grocery store, so people are coming and going.
Yeah.
Right? But they're not having groceries. They're literally like the same dude walked in and out of that grocery store. It must have been 10 times in 5 minutes with nothing in his hands, unless I don't know if he was stealing.
It was the same group of guys, and so I messaged the guy. I said, "Dude, I'm here. Where are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just around the corner." I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I'll wait 5 more minutes, and that's it." So we're waiting, and now this one guy that was there the whole time, he's gone. And I'm looking around, I'm like, where the hell did he go? Like, he just disappeared.
Yeah, he was good.
So I'm like, okay, something's up here. So I said, all right, Kim, you know, we get 5 more minutes, we're going to be out of here, right? Because it was getting sketchy. We were getting a little freaked out. And then, so then this car pulls up. Now, the guy that was missing that we couldn't find comes out of nowhere and meets this guy, and then he sells him drugs right in front of us. Just sells him like a dime bag or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy is like this. This is how he's looking at me and Kim. He's like...
Yeah, he was...
Like all hard and stuff. I'm like, dude. So I'm like, hey, sir, are you here for the amp? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I said, well, I got it right here. I said, and I had the amp in my hand, and the subwoofers were in the back of the truck. And, I kind of leaned over like this because you could kind of see like I had something on me. And
His
he's
mic
like,
was packing.
yeah. And he's like, well, can we go around the corner? I said, I ain't going around the corner. What corner are you talking about, dude? He's like, no, just follow me. So I'm like, well, where are you going? He's like, just over here. So he goes to the side of the grocery store where there's nobody there. He backs his truck in. And I said, well, why are you doing all this? He's like, well, I'm going to test it. I said, well, it works, dude. I said, I don't got time to be freaking around, right? So I'm in the back. Like, his truck is butted up against the back of the building. Right? He's in the back hatch of his truck. I give him the amp, so I'm right here. And he's in the back of his thing. He's like, now get in the truck with me. I said, I ain't getting the truck, And he's like, what's your problem? I said, nothing, dude. I said, just, you want to buy this or not, And then he's like, well, I just got out of prison.
Yeah, then he starts.
And he's like, I know this gang and I know this cartel and then all this other stuff. In the meantime, he's like, I don't want your subwoofer. I said, well, okay, do you want the amp? Well, I got to test it.
So he starts bringing out like electric drills, and putting this thing into the back of his car, installing it. It was crazy.
Well, oh my God. So anyway, this whole time he's like, dude, just get in my car. Just sit in the car and let me know when you hear it. I'm like, dude, I'm not sitting in the car. And then he realized at that point I had a gun. And he was like, oh, okay. And his whole attitude changed. Like, whoa. And he's like, oh, man, I just, I want to get a good amp here, this is that. And I'm like, and then he's telling me these stories how he's doing drug runs to Texas, right?
Yeah,
he's like, he goes, I got no shame in my game. He's like, man, a man's got to make a living somehow, right? I said, whatever floats your boat, dude. I said, you're going to give me the freaking $20 for the amp?
Yeah, and then he wanted to swap for weed.
Yeah, then he was like, anyway, it got really close because of just how shady it was.
Yeah.
Now, it would take a lot for me to pull out my gun, but I had my hand on it.
Asking you to get in the car with him. Get in the car and listen to it. Get in the car and do this. Get in the car and do that. And I'm like, no.
Yeah,
no.
so it was...
So I'm sitting there in our truck on the, ready to dial 911 because I'm thinking something's going down.
And in the meantime, while he's got this truck backed up against the building, there's 6 or 7 little homies walking around. And he's nodding them up and throwing them signs here and there, and they're walking around. I'm like, dude, this is sketchy.
So he gave you the $20. They were like, okay. And we just got
he's like, you sure you don't want any weed, man, or anything like that? I said,
no.
I said, I just wanted to sell this stuff to you, dude. It's like, all right, you be safe out there.
Oh, it was freaky.
Yeah.
That was one of the scariest.
I know the story probably didn't come out like, oh, that's scary, but trust me, it was freaking terrifying.
In the moment, it was really
yeah, it was
bad.
Especially when he's telling me, he's like, oh, I just go down to Texas, I get tore up. That scare you? I got tore up. You jumped.
I had my tea bag in there, and it
started clinking. Doink. No.
It came at me.
That was I'm a gun owner, so I'm not going to do anything crazy or anything like that, but I literally legit had my hand on it. And I literally he saw it, and his whole demeanor changed.
Yeah.
Because I think he realized, I'm not like a 5'3" type of guy. I'm a 5'11", 205 guy, so I'm a little hefty, right?
Yeah.
And I think he thought that he was going to jack me for the freaking amp. And then, he kind of saw me a little bit, and then he saw the gun, because he's like, oh, you got a gun on you. I said,
oh,
dude,
no.
I said...
It was creepy.
Yeah, it was scary.
He kept looking in our truck at me creepy, and I was just like, ew.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. The next week, remember? Somebody got shot in that parking lot.
Yeah. Yep.
The same place the next week, somebody got shot in that parking lot.
Not going there again.
Yeah, somebody got robbed or something crazy.
Not going there again. No, not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Rossboro, not going to do it. No, but he's like, dude, just get in the car. I said, why? He goes, well, tell me how Tupac's doing. I said, he died years ago, bro. He was bumping Tupac. I said, I don't care what Tupac's playing in your car.
Hello?
Dude, this is not, guys. This is insane.
2 hours, 10 minutes.
So.
Oh.
This is the song that Lamb Chop was talking about.
Oh, the song that never ends. Yeah.
Yeah,
it actually is.
I'll never forget. I'm telling you, when he's like coming around the corner, I said, "What corner are you talking about, bro?" He goes, "Right over here." And literally, when we pulled over to the side, his back tailgate of his SUV was up against the wall.
That's true. If you called on the other phone, you'd probably get through in 15 minutes.
I probably would. This is insane.
It was nice of them to not interrupt the story, though.
Yeah, that was. It worked out very well. Since we've only been on hold for 2.5 hours.
Oh, my God. Let Esther know you're back.
Oh, my gosh.
No, we're just...
Yeah, usually I meet on my terms, but I wanted to get rid of this amp and the speaker. No, he bought the speaker, not the amp.
He bought the speaker, not the
Yep.
amp. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, I need the pound.
Oh.
I said, dude, a pound, bro. That was scary.
Ew. That's a...
Oh, boy.
That, they keep putting that.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? All right, another story time.
Give us another story. Well, what other good stories do we have?
I can keep going. Here's a lesson. There's lots of talk of people getting warehouses, and I got my new building. Trust me, okay? This is just my advice. If you're going to go and do that, and this is the business you want to go to, buy the property. Right? If you're looking to be like in a lease section, like in a mall, then you obviously can't buy that property. But if you're looking for just a warehouse, not a retail storefront, definitely save your cash and buy an area. You can, if your business is that good, right, and it's a warehouse, not a retail like shopping mall, strip mall thing, then you should be able to have enough money to buy a piece of property in whatever town you're in, right? Because we got screwed. I mean, we live in Illinois.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'm trying to come up to with lyrics to this song, and I'm not really coming up with much. It sort of like reminds me of like a medieval minstrel. I could see a minstrel walking around medieval.
A minstrel.
A minstrel.
Why do you gotta say these things that nobody knows about?
How many of you know what a minstrel is?
I do.
Okay. See, I'm waiting.
What would you do if the eBay phone says, I do?
See?
All right, so they do. Okay.
Huh.
I don't know what it is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does this sound wrong? Is it like the midget from Game of Thrones walking by?
No, the minstrel was like the music player. He'd have like a guitar type of
like a six-string?
musical device. Okay.
Yeah.
And he would go around singing tunes. Normally, they were a little off color.
Well, would you smack him if you kept playing this?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the story, what I was getting to is that when we had...
he says to me, why you go all teacher on me? Well, because I'm just trying to teach you something. See, you've learned a new word today, a minstrel.
Will I ever use that the rest of my life?
Do you remember when you learned about the word kiosk?
No, we talked about that before, remember? I knew what a kiosk was. I didn't know what a kiosk was. Yeah, it was a fruit. It was an exotic fruit. All right, anyway, so the moral of the story is, when we were in Illinois, we had like 2 warehouses we were messing with, right? One was a guy that didn't realize the potential of the building he was in, and he was just renting it out for boats, right? And RVs. So we went in there, finagled a deal, right? Felt life was good, but then when he saw what we did and transformed the place and people were coming, he threw a fit. I mean, he raised the rent like we were locked in for like a year for $300. It was a steal.
Yeah.
And it was like a steal. And then he realized what we did, and he's like, well, the rent's now $1,000. His name was Gary. And that's how he talked, Gary.
Yeah.
Listen, Michael, I'm not going to play your games anymore. I got a voice recording of him after, all right, anyway. So we were in this building paying money every month, right?
Oh, he knows what it is now.
Yeah. A kiosk?
Yes. But when we were first married, I had gone shopping and I came home with something and you said, "Oh, where did you get that?" I said, "I got it from the kiosk." And you're like, "What's a kiosk?" I said, "At the mall, the kiosk at the mall." And you were like, "That's not even a word." And I was like, "Yes, it is." And then I had to explain to him what a kiosk is.
Yep. So anyway,
Anywho.
so this deal didn't work out too well because he kept screwing with us.
Yeah.
He turned the heat off on us in the middle of the winter, right? I remember people were coming in the shop and it was ice cold. I had a little space heater, it was freezing.
Yeah.
Then things started missing. Then and this was all because he wanted to raise the rent. He's like, he's like this, "You're going to pay me, Mike and Kim, right? Another $800 on the third. I'll break your knees."
He was.
Now this guy was a real estate.
It's a very.
Dude, this is insane.
It was a.
Can you believe this guy?
That was 2 pauses in a row. I got excited there for a second.
This is insanity. So anyway, Gary decided.
2 hours, 16 minutes.
So Gary decided that, he wanted his extra money. I said, "I can give it to you, dude. Here's our deal. Here's our contract." Well, one of my employees calls me like a week later, and he's like, "Dude, I can't get in the building." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Because he had a key. He locks me out. All my stuff's in there, and I got orders to ship out and everything, right? So I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing? I got orders to ship out. What do you want?" "I want my extra $800 a month." I said, "I ain't giving you shit. What are you talking about?" So I call the police department, right? Which is it is a civil matter. I show him all the documentation. I said, "Dude, he's illegally evicting me, like locking me out of my own thing."
Yep, nothing.
They said, "Listen, we need to take you on the station." Cary Police Department. Remember that?
Yes.
"Mr. Franco, we need to have you come down to the station." I'm like, "For what?" "To talk about this further."
No, I'm not giving up now. I'm in for the long haul at this point.
I said, "What is there to talk about?" I said, "Dude, this guy locked me out of my business. I got stuff I gotta do." I go over there. Well, God, this guy's well known over there. He owns all this property, and they're like, "Listen, you're at fault, Mike. You owe him an extra $800. I said, "Where?" "Well, we're not gonna let you in." I said, "You're not gonna let me in my own building? Here's my lease." "It's a civil matter, sir." And I said, "You know what?" I said,
Yeah.
"You see this?" And this is the middle finger coming up. And I threw a fit into the police department. Cary the police department.
Yeah.
I sent letters. I said, "Let me get a hold of my attorney." So I call my attorney. You got to have a good attorney. What does he say? "It's that easy, Mike. You want your stuff? Get a locksmith at 3 a.m. That sounds great.
So we did.
So I did. So here I am, all dressed in black. No, seriously.
To steal our own stuff
To
back.
steal my own crap back. I mean, this is unbelievable. So the locksmith says, "What time do you want to do this?" I said, "It's got to be like 3:30 in the morning, right?" He goes, "Okay." So he pulls up, and I'm all in black. Because there's cameras and everything, right? Like our own cameras. And I'm sure he had cameras on the other parts of the building. So this poor kid, he was probably like 21. He's like, "Should I be doing this?" I'm like, "Dude, trust me. Here's the paperwork. Here's my name. Here's the name of the company. Here's the address."
Yeah, we had all that.
I showed everything, right? And he's like, "All right." So he's sitting there, and he's got a hood on. They're both sitting there like this. He's by the lock, picking it. Cars are driving by, and I'm like, "Shh." And we just kind of went like that. He had the light on his head. Finally, he gets in. I'm like, "Dude, all right, we're in." So I got in, and I started moving everything out, right? There's no way I could move everything out before daybreak. So I moved stuff out, went back home, went to sleep. We got action?
We had a long pause.
Dude, this is stupid. This is almost comical.
2 long pauses made my heart skip for a minute.
So I sent my employee back over there. I said, "Dude,
No,
you
it
got to
wasn't
unload."
1,000 for all the locksmith. It was like $20, $30.
No, it was $400 for him. Yeah, oh yeah, it cost money. I was pissed.
Oh.
I'm like, I got to give this guy $400 for him to jimmy it.
Why do I remember you say, "Okay, it's only gonna be like $50"?
Oh, I don't know. I had to get my shit. I had to get her stuff out. We had orders. So I tell my employee to go over there the next morning. I said, "Dude, here's the key. You can walk right in, just start packaging stuff." He calls me. He's like, you're not going to believe this. I'm like, what? They took everything out of the shop,
Yeah.
threw it on the curb,
Yep.
and then free. Big signs, free.
Yeah. That was wrong.
I just got an order in from Reebok. Remember all those Blackhawk jerseys?
Yeah, it was a
'Cause
real problem.
At the time, I mean, our store was
Like sports,
thrift,
a lot of
sports stuff,
memorabilia.
a lot of different things. But we had a lot of wholesale stuff. New Era hats, dude. We had so much stuff there that didn't get out.
Yeah.
So I come flying around the corner like a bat out of hell. And there's this guy Gary. Now Gary's 77. All right.
He was a jerk.
Right. He's
Think
standing
of
out front. He's
any
like,
name you can for a jerk.
he's like, I told you if you ain't gonna give me my money, your stuff's gonna be on the street. So what do? I pick up my phone, call 911. I said, we have a problem here in Cary, Illinois. You people, you monkeys need to come over. And that's what I said, because I already dealt with this police before, right? They show up again now. And they don't see what the problem is here of why my stuff's being thrown out. Illegally evicted. Right?
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad
and they're looking at me, and I
situation.
said, I'm going to sue all of you. You people are screwed up.
It was a bad situation.
So anyway, this is right before like we decided let's get the hell out of here. This is insane. I'm at home, and I hear this motorcycle pump at the house. Right now, Gary doesn't know where I live, but our neighbor was a guy that owned like one of the biggest biker bars in the area, and Gary was a biker. And so they were talking about something with me, and the guy goes, "That's my neighbor." And Gary goes, "Will we?" That's how he talked, "Will we?" So he comes over with this. Now he's 77. The girl's what? She's 28 and the next Playboy model, right? He comes to the house, and I'm furious now. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go to the door. I'm not going to go to the door. I'm just done. I'm having a breakdown here. I don't know what to do. He comes into my house, kicks the door in, walks in, and I'm sitting at like the dining room table like this. He goes, "You got the $800 now?" I said, "I ain't giving you shit. What about all my stuff?" So we're arguing. He comes in and shoves me, pushes me. So I grab him, 77-year-old man, walk him out the front door, and I throw him.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
I then called the Cary Police Department. I said, "Listen, this guy just came to my house and assaulted me and broke into my home." "No, he didn't, sir." I said, "Can you just send somebody over here and get the report?" So they send people. "Sir, that's hard for me to believe a 77-year-old man came through your door, pushed you. You attacked him, sir." I said, "Why would I attack him? On my own property?"
He's in my home.
I said, "He came in my house." "Come on, Mr. Franco. You know, you just had a blow up with him over there." And this, I'm like, "Why would he be at my house?"
It was wrong. That was a bad situation.
So I said, "Can you just file the report with what I said?" "No, we're not doing that." They wouldn't even file the report.
No, they wouldn't even let him press charges against
No,
him.
there were no charges. I'm like, dude, this is insanity.
Because apparently he knew somebody in the police department. And
so anyway, my attorney.
Small town garbage.
Next thing you know, for what was going on, it's like here's the moral of the story.
Please continue.
The amount of money my attorney wanted for us to go after these people, and even the police department, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking throwing out $150,000 to get $200,000, right? And it gets dragged on. It's just not even worth it. So, if you're listening, and you want to move up in your reselling business, or you want to get a warehouse, just be careful,
I'll
man.
never rent from somebody. I'll just buy
that's
it.
why we haven't. When we came here, we're like, all right, we're never going to rent, no matter what happens. And we've looked at places to rent, but my mind keeps telling me I'm not doing that again. It's terrible.
Well, I mean, the odds of us having the same situation are slim to none.
But you know what?
I mean,
but here's the thing: you just can't trust people.
Yeah.
I know it sounds terrible, but it's very hard to trust people when you have your whole business wrapped in there.
Yeah, because if everything's in there and they lock you out, then
my
I
God.
mean,
Do you know how much stuff they stole?
Bad.
They stole so much stuff from us.
It was
It was unbelievable. There was a
They
store.
went through it all first.
Yeah, there was a store in Naperville, Illinois. There was a sports store that was been around for like 30 years. Old guy was retiring, and he was giving me some of his inventory too. And I called him, like, dude, they took it all. I still paid him back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, oh my God. I said, no, here, look. I couldn't even get a police report to show anybody. Police wouldn't even give me a police report on the matter.
No,
it was that
bad.
crooked. I wrote a letter to the freaking attorney general, everybody in Illinois. Now look at Illinois.
Oh, good thought.
What?
I'm at 29%.
Anyway, so that's the, you know, if you're going to do it, I think just do it right, maybe, be in the right circumstances. But remember, things can change and things can happen, man. I mean, who would have thought, who would expect that, you know, you got a contract here, the rent's $300, and you got somebody who wants to kind of blackmail you into paying more, and next thing you know, they lock you out and they throw your shit in the street. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
So,
Please continue to hold for the
but this is even more crazy. Craziness, guys. Wow, 160 of you guys watching still. Are we ever going to get a freaking eBay rep here or what?
I don't know. I'm having my phone so I can plug it in.
Are you wearing a Blink 182 shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you even like them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 hours, 26 minutes.
I think this is the, bad experience. Hey, thanks, Pete. Yeah. Pete, we got the Texas Hunter.
Oh,
Yeah, that was epic, dude. I loved it. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was like, oh, man, check this out. So I got to find room in my garage to put it. I bought Pete, Craigslist Hunter. I got the 2 pennants, Pearl Jam Chicago pennants, and then 2 banners, which are pretty epic. So when I saw it in your video, I'm like, dude, all right, I got to find this eBay store.
Do you have another story? Oh, we have nothing but stories.
Oh, we got stories, dude, forever.
Oh, my God, you would not. I'm telling you, someday they are going to, like, we should have a movie of our lives.
No, seriously, it'd be pretty pathetic. Like, people wouldn't believe it.
No, that's
There's
why it needs to
excitement,
be a
but I
story
mean-
because, like, people would not believe, like, the stories.
Half the stuff.
No.
I can't
Even
make this
if you
stuff
go
up.
just from the time that you and I have been together. So it's 2020. So in November we'll have been married 20 years. So for the last, and we were dating for a while before that. So we've been together like 22, 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just take that portion of our lives and just make a story of the last 20 years
unbelievable.
of our lives, my
How about when it was a Pearl Jam concert, remember? They locked me up.
Yeah, Mike got arrested at a Pearl Jam concert once.
hold for the next available agent.
Almost arrested.
Well, yeah, he got detained.
Yeah.
Got detained.
It was right after 9/11.
No, it wasn't because I was pregnant.
With Anthony.
Was it Anthony
Yeah.
or Maddie?
It was Anthony.
Are you
It was
sure?
yeah, it was like 2002 or something. I don't have to look
Well-
at the concert date.
I thought I was pregnant with Maddie.
I don't know. Either or. It was like last call, right, at the United Center. And we had box suites.
Yeah,
right?
we had nice seats.
But
It
in the
was
box
very- it was
seats,
very-
box section, it's where the owners of the Cubs or whatever, they had their suite there. And we got tickets
No,
from
no,
over
no.
there.
It was at the UC.
Yeah, I know, but it was the box suite was where Cubs executives or whatever were staying there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello?
It's a long pause. Hold on.
This is gnarly.
Okay, so I'm pregnant with one of the kids. I don't remember which kid it was I was pregnant with. I think it was Maddie, but I could be wrong.
Please continue to hold for the next available.
And
People were watching going, what is going on? What is going on? Because they were pausing like,
I know, because I hear them speaking. Wait. And so we were with his uncle, who that's a whole nother story, that one. But anyway, so we were there, and Mike had gone to get. I was the designated driver, obviously, because I was pregnant, so I wasn't drinking. And so Mike went to go get another round. Actually, they both went. You both went. To
Yeah.
go. So that was fine, whatever. And then, but only one of them comes back. Only his uncle comes back. And I'm like, where's Mike? He's like, oh, he's still in line. And I was like, oh, okay. Because, I mean, you know how the lines are at concerts, right? Like, that, I didn't think anything of it at all. So, like, I don't know, 2-3 songs go by. And like it's the finale, like it's the end.
It's the encore.
It's the encore.
He was going to do Yellow Ledbetter.
And I'm like, geez, Mike's still not back yet. And so I turned to his uncle and I'm like, where the heck is Mike? And he's like, well, he must have, maybe he had to go take a piss or something. Next thing you know, there's this guy walking up, a security officer, shining his light. Are you Mrs. Franco? I'm like, yes. You need to come with us, ma'am. It's your husband. And I'm like, oh my God, is he okay? Like he was just getting a beer and now like the police are here and whatever. And they're like, ma'am, you just need to come with us. And I'm like, okay. And I mean, I was like pregnant. I mean like, and so I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Well, unbeknownst to me, something happened, and Mike can tell you that story, but something happened, and Mike was being held at like the jail at the
Like a
United
terrorist.
Center.
Like a terrorist.
And so he got lucky, like the guy took pity on him because I guess Mike was like, listen, my wife's up there, she's pregnant.
Yeah,
you know,
so here's what happened.
So
the
anyway,
whole night, there was like a little private bar there, right?
Yeah.
And there was a girl working the bar, and I'm always friendly with them, and I tip them good, you know, because when they see you,
He's always friendly with them.
no, you tip the bartender good, and they hook you up, you know. So I'm in line. I was like third person there. There was like two other people in front of me. That was it. And she's like, last call. And I said, am I still good? And she's like, oh yeah, you know, no worries. So I'm standing there. It's my turn, and this cop, rent-a-cop, goes, didn't you hear her? Last call. I said, no, dude, I've been standing here. He goes, no, you didn't hear her, you little punk. I'm like, oh, now we're playing this, huh? And now here, it's a concert.
Hold on. The minstrel continues.
So I go, dude, relax. Now, you know when you're in a concert and it's loud, and you talk louder.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
And spit happened to come out of my mouth and hit him in the face,
Now
supposedly.
You might have had a few too many.
What do you mean too many? Oh, so now you're siding with him?
No, I'm just saying. You also may have had a few too many, which also produces more saliva.
Well, maybe, but it was loud in this concert, right?
Yes.
So anyway, I supposedly spit in this guy. And I said, well, if that's what I did, I'm so sorry. Next thing you know, he's on his walkie-talkie, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you want to go? I said, well, I want to go back to my seat.
Now,
that's what I want to do.
Let's pause for a second. While all of this is going on, the uncle was standing right there with him.
And I have a good friend of mine from Asia.
Yeah. I forgot Ming was
Ming
with
was there.
us. Yep, I forgot that.
From China. It was his first American concert.
Yep.
So we're just throwing back a couple beers, right? And I look and I'm like, dude, I turned to my uncle. I said, dude, this is not going to be pretty. And poor Ming, I'm like, Ming. I'm like, Didi Mao, Ming. I'm like, dude, chill. So next thing you know, the guy's like, yeah, you got a problem? I said, dude, I don't want to do this. He does the shove, okay? I back off because I'm like, okay, he's antagonizing me now, right? I said, I don't want any part of this. I said, I want to go back. I said, my wife's pregnant. He goes, what, are you a punk? You know, all these cuss words, you know, the P word. Pushes me again. I said, dude, you touch me one more time. This is a problem, right? So what does he do? He touches me. Bam, I dropped him. And that time, I mean, next you know, there's like 7 security guys on me.
So what's the uncle do? That's when he
I
comes
turn
back to the seat
I'm
and
under
tells
this
me
pile.
he's in line and taking a piss.
I'm under this pile. There's all these police, rent-a-cops. And I'm like, to my uncle, I'm like, dude, get Kim. I said, we got a problem. And nothing.
You were giving Ming the whole concert experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, next thing you know.
Poor Ming's like freaking out.
Next thing you know, they've got the handcuffs on me. They walk me down to where security's at. Now, there was this older black guy that you could tell, like, he's OG United Center freaking security. And I said, dude, bro, you said, I know you've seen that. He goes, yeah, it's screwed up. I said, right? I said, what would you have done? He goes, no, you had every right. So while they bring me down there, I begged this guy. I said, dude, I said, here's $20. I said, you got to tell my wife what happened, right? Here's where her seat is, blah, blah, blah. He goes, just chill out, dude. I'm not calling the police. I'll let those guys, pretend like I did call, but you're good, dude. So he let me go. And but the concert was over, and he went up and already got you.
Yeah.
And he had to escort me out of the building. So I never got to
that
see the end
last
of.
comment. How do you
You
see
can
that?
scroll up.
Oh, just wondering what took you so long to drop him. You should have leveled him straight off the
As much as
bat.
I wanted to, I couldn't believe what was happening. I'm like, dude, really? It was the typical like rent-a-cop.
See, I'm pretty sure we were pregnant with Maddie, because it was Ming. Because you were at Skinwall.
No, because it was I know, but that was.
It was Maddie. It wasn't Anthony. You went there.
I thought you went to the East Troy show.
I was pregnant with Anthony at the East Troy at Alpine. Yeah.
These stories can go on for days, guys. I mean,
Yeah,
things
I almost got pregnant. Kim almost got in a fight in the parking lot at a concert.
Well, you know what the worst thing is when you're trying to get out of like.
You know how it is when you're trying to get out of those places. And if you've ever been to Alpine Valley,
that was the first time I turned to you like, damn, what are you doing, girl? She's like, damn you mothers, get out of my way. I'm like, whoa.
I went, this jerky girl was, oh my God, yeah.
Because here's how it is in Alpine Valley. Everybody, the cars are everywhere.
Right? And it's just a field. So you're just all willy-nilly in there. But there's some sort of order to it, you know? And, well, this young girl, okay, I wasn't much older. I was like 23 maybe, or 25, I don't know. But anyway, but teeny bopper girl wasn't following
Maybe we're just done with trouble, Kim, huh?
the rules
I don't
of
even think we're on the phone with eBay anymore.
the rules of engagement for this. So I got ticked off, and I was not about to let her in. I get a little bit of road rage with that. So I was not about to let her in because she missed her opportunity, and that was it. So no, this really is real, and it's ridiculous. Hold on, hopefully you can see that. I don't know, can you see that? I don't know how to turn his phone around. 2 hours, 36 minutes though. So anyway, I don't even know what I said to her, but I rolled down my window and I started getting out of my car. And I was like, oh my God, I just went nuts on them. I'm getting tired of waiting. They actually, I think, are testing my patience. I have good patience. I mean, a teacher has to have good patience, right? But I'm beginning to not have much patience with this anymore. I know, that's my problem. See, I don't want to, this is like my personality. I'm in now. Like, I am in it, and I don't want to give up. So they close at 10 Pacific time. I don't know what time it is Pacific time right now. Anybody know? Can somebody look it up? It's got to be close to 10 Pacific time because it's almost 11 here. I think they're an hour behind us. So, yeah. But she told me that they answer every call in queue. So.
Wait, this has dawned on me.
In 6 minutes, it's 10. In 6 minutes, it's 10 Pacific time.
You know what's going to be funny? If somebody ever watches this video, they're going to be like, no wonder we don't want to answer the phone for this guy. This guy's not in trouble, this couple. You know what I mean?
I know, all
stories?
we've given them are the police stories.
But this is terrible.
No, they said that even if like it closes, they answer all of the calls in queue. So we'll find out. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm either gonna stay on hold and some person is actually gonna answer the phone, or I'm gonna get disconnected and it says, we're sorry, our office is now closed. Try again tomorrow when we're open. And then the poor person tomorrow is not going to be very happy with me. No, this crazy American won't hang up. No, I am in it to win it now, folks. I have waited this long. I am not giving up.
This should be called, I should change the title, Things You Do When You're on Hold with eBay. Wouldn't that be a good title? Things You Do When You're on Hold with eBay.
All right,
You're talking about Mike getting freaking thrown out of his shop. The poor guy, they threw all his Jeremy Roenick jerseys in the street, right? We just had all those Patrick Kanes too, remember?
Yeah.
Kane was hot. Then what? Mike got tossed by security at the United Center. Kim got pissy at the Alpine Valley parking lot. What's the next story now?
Well, also at Alpine Valley, see, that was a heck of a show. I was also very pregnant with that one. See, just being pregnant was not going to stop me from going to shows. But, you know, the line for the bathroom. Okay, so Mike was good enough because Alpine Valley is an outdoor venue, if you don't know. So normally we would just buy the cheap seats. We'd buy the lawn seats. But I was literally like a week away from giving birth. I actually went into labor at the next concert that we went to after that, but I wasn't about to leave that because that was Fleetwood Mac, and I had never seen them before. Dude, and that's my favorite band.
That was before, like now concert tickets are so expensive.
Yeah,
I paid $250 a piece for those seats.
Tickets.
I'm like, dude, this is insanity.
For that.
I said, but I love her, so I got to do this.
But I started, my contractions were like 8 minutes apart, and I was like, I am not going into labor at this concert. No, I'm not. It's not happening. I'm going to keep this kid in until it's over. I actually went into labor. I actually the next day, I went into labor.
It was Lindsay, wasn't it?
It probably was. I don't know, but I did like the next morning my water broke and I ended up going in. But darn it, I made it through the concert.
So if you want to go on tour with Mike and Kim this year, we're seeing Tool on the 18th and Dave Matthews in Tempe. Mm-hmm. If anybody's interested, hit us up.
You can come along.
The Tempe's fun. We did the Innings Festival last year with Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time.
And we know the special spot to be in where you're right next to the stage.
Mm-hmm. We can get it.
So let's tell a story about Tim Robbins. How Kim almost left me for Tim Robbins. You guys want to hear this story?
Wait, there's a...
Oh, eBay executive? What?
It's a different song.
It's not a different song.
Oh,
see,
darn.
You've gone wacko from hearing it so much.
I thought it was a different song.
No, it's not AC/DC, Kim. It's the same, was it the Melee guy? What's the guy's name who walks around?
Minstrel.
Minstrel. He's playing the same shit.
Continue to hold for the next available agent.
You guys hear this? I mean, it's the same song.
Oh.
But it's the same minstrel.
I think I am delirious.
Well, who wouldn't be?
No, well, I wasn't leaving you for Tim Robbins.
No, okay. So anyway, we saw Eddie Vedder, because I'm a Pearl Jam nut.
Yeah.
And
Tim Robbins' band, the actor, Tim Robbins, who's married to Susan Sarandon.
Right, we're sitting second row, and I mean, when you're that close, it's almost like heavenly, right? Honestly.
Yeah, that's a different experience.
Yeah. That was the night I threw my Cubs hat, my favorite Cubs hat in the world, and I put it on the stage, and Ed's like, Ed put it on, and then you took it off and you put it on the freaking bat on the speaker. I'm like, dude, I want my hat back. Anyway, so Susan Sarandon's on the other side of the stage, like 6 people from Kim. Imagine this. And Tim Robbins is on the stage jamming the Pearl Jam.
Somebody just got off the phone with eBay, so maybe I'll be next.
Oh, maybe.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
We're in eBay time warp. This is crazy.
If this is your first live chat on our channel, I'm sorry. This is a wacky one. But anyway, Tim Robbins' band opened up for Pearl Jam. So he was on the side of the stage, and Pearl Jam was doing their set and whatever.
And Kim was like this.
No, stop. I missed that.
Yeah, you
stop
were.
It. No, but
I look over and she's like this.
He was like looking at me.
Tim.
Oh, stop. I did not. He was like looking at me.
He was winking, and there's Kim.
He was winking and waving.
I thought he was winking at me, and I turned to her, and she's like this with the baddie eye.
Oh my God,
really? You're leaving for Tim Robbins?
I didn't bat eyes. I wasn't like,
no. You did something.
I totally did not.
Yeah, you did. Because even Susan Sarandon looked over at you like you groupie.
I did not. All I did was just go. And he was like, that was it. That is all. There was no leaving anybody. I was still in my seat.
Yeah. But if it would have lasted a little longer, maybe something would have happened. Would you have left me for Tim Robbins? You're probably better off now.
No, but it was kind of flattering.
Yeah, because he was checking you out.
It was flattering. I mean, I was a good 15 years younger then, and a hell of a lot skinnier. But
all right, since we're talking about celebrities, how about Meg Ryan? She sat right in front of us one night.
And then John Cusack.
I sat next to you, dude. This is a crazy story.
Cusack.
I've got the only footage. All right, so what?
The choices. Tim Robbins and Millions. 3 hours on hold with eBay.
Yeah.
That's a long pause.
Dude, people on eBay right now, because that guy said it was true that they can hear too. They're all laughing their ass off at eBay.
No, I wasn't pregnant for Tim Robbins. No.
No.
No, I wasn't pregnant for that one. No.
Anyway, so this... Oh, the Chicago Auditorium show, Pearl Jam. I know this has gone like way crazy, but I'm trying to fill the gap. I don't know how I got into this VIP box at the auditorium. So I go there, and the only reason I got up there, I don't know how I got up there, whatever, but I was filming. And I had like, it was when HD camcorders first came out, 1080p.
Yeah.
And I had it sitting, because I did the night before, like it was the perfect spot. And nobody messed with me. So I'm sitting there.
All right, so no more calls can come in. It's 10 Pacific now. So
No,
no
cut
more
off.
calls can come
They're going
in.
to cut us off any moment here.
2 hours, 45
This is
minutes.
insane.
That's where I'm at. Show them, 2:45. My phone's, well, you can probably unplug it now.
Look at this, guys.
I'm at 38%. 2 hours, 45 minutes, can you see?
With eBay. I wish I could make this stuff up. This is terrible.
I'm going to take the dog out.
All right, so anyway.
Actually, I'm going to...
No, well, here, if they get on the phone, they
Wait.
won't talk to me.
Okay, well, I'm going to...
Okay, well, then go to the bathroom. All right, so anyway, here. I'm at this concert with, seen Eddie Vedder. I'm in this VIP balcony, like, suite. And I look over to the right, and I'm like, dude, no way. I look over to the left, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Guess who I was sitting next to? I couldn't believe it. To the left of me was John Cusack, and to the right was Sean Penn. And I was sitting there, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, what's up? And, you know, small talk, right? Because whatever. And I look over, and I'm like, this is insane. I turned to both of them. I said, you don't mind if I set my camera up here, do you? And they were like, I don't care. I'm like, all right. Well, I set it up in a spot where it was like a tripod. So it's like the perfect shot footage of that concert from like upper balcony. It was epic. But the whole night I'm sitting there, and then I'm like, there's Sean Penn and there's freaking Cusack. I was sitting there drinking beers with them. It was insane. But we always have stories like that every time we see like Pearl Jam. Like, we've met so many crazy people. We sat in the one night next to the Olsen twins.
That was the Meg Ryan show.
Yeah, it was Meg Ryan in front of us, literally right in front of us. So I tapped Kim on the shoulder. I said, Kim, I think that's Meg Ryan. She's like, no. And Meg Ryan didn't have any makeup on or anything like that. And I go, no, that's Meg Ryan. She turned around. She goes, don't say anything, please. I'm like, okay. And then, yeah, it was Tom Brady was there too, and Giselle, whatever her name is. I don't know. But just craziness who you meet at concerts. It's insane. But yeah, this is gnarly, man. It's almost 3 hours. And we're on with you guys an hour and 7 minutes. So appreciate you hanging out here. I mean, I don't think this is going to get resolved. You know? I just figure, you know, when you get negative feedbacks, especially with this, right? These are remarks that I think can hurt sales. So I'm worried about it. So I wanted to call eBay and get this resolved. And now, I mean, we're just in a time warp. I mean, this is bad. But I'll tell you what. I had to call Amazon 3-4 days ago. Legitimately, I got them on that phone. They had that callback thing. They literally, the phone rings, boop, boop. And you're talking to somebody in a minute. It's crazy. Almost 2 hours here on YouTube. That's nuts. Hey, thanks, Justin. Good night, man. Thanks for you guys hanging in here. Definitely appreciate it. You guys are keeping us afloat throughout this fiasco. Yeah, there's no way they're answering at this point. This is gnarly. Maybe use a different phone and call again without hanging up that phone. They're answering. I'd have to hang up this phone. I don't think I could do it. Too risky to go with you two, right? Yeah. It's crazy things happen when we go to concerts, but it's been a while since something bad's happened.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Are you gonna go potty?
Yeah. Give you a shout out, Gianna Zach. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks for tuning in here live. Yeah, so if they drop the call, I will be calling back on this phone.
Well, they're closed now. You can't call back.
eBay is not open 24 hours?
No, it's only open till 10 Pacific. Where have you been? So they're closed
There's-
now,
I-
so no more calls can come in.
Really?
Really?
No. Is that true, guys?
Yes.
You can't call eBay at 2 in the morning?
No.
Come on.
It's till
Somebody
10
confirm
Pacific.
this.
It even says it on their website.
To be continued.
No, I'm holding in here. I got a good hour in me yet. Yeah, that's
Nice.
true, Mike. See?
Really? I had no idea. I thought, why wouldn't eBay be 24/7?
I don't know. Even Pookie's like, what the heck's going on, Mama? What's going on to Mama?
eBay's closed right now.
I know, but
Hello?
but she said that we'll still get in queue. They have to take all the calls that are in queue.
Charles says you need to do some of that stuff at the D&B concert.
I see what he's
Yeah, Cabin, like somebody call. Is that really true?
No, it really is true.
Yeah, no, Michael Stone says he lives in Indianapolis. One time he called at 1 a.m.
Well, maybe not anymore.
No, Aaron, I'm not privileged like some of these other YouTube ballers, man. I don't get no freaking bat line, dude. Trust me.
Nope.
Hello?
Wait, long pause.
Hello? Bro science, like cable install. They wait till you leave, then they tag your door. This is a gnarly, dude. This is freaking out of control.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
No Tony Robbins seminar
No,
for me
we're
now.
We're not
Hey, thanks, appreciate
Central
it.
Time.
What time there's a cutoff? It says 10 p.m. Pacific, and I have concierge service. Dude, Adam's got concierge. How do I get concierge?
I don't know, but anyway, it's 10 p.m. Pacific, so
they're in limbo.
closed. They can't get any more calls in, so now it's just waiting to be answered.
I just learned something.
Well,
I never would have thought eBay closed. Well, what the?
closed?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me ask this.
Yeah.
If we were just talking to somebody in the Philippines,
I don't know what time it is in the Philippines.
the time zone's got to be completely different.
I don't know.
So they go out of their way for eBay hours?
I don't know. Maybe they take other calls then. I don't know. The minstrel does get me every time.
What's going wrong?
For the next available agent.
It's 1:08. What time is it here?
East Coast. It's 11:08 here.
Are we gonna? It's 11:08. So they've been gone for an hour.
Yes.
And they just left us here.
No. They're 10. They're an hour behind us. They're an hour behind us because of the switch.
Okay.
Yeah. We're in like
If we attend eBay Open,
we're in like the eBay
purgatory.
Twilight Zone.
No, in purgatory.
Yeah. No, see, it's
closed-
not
they
done.
closed 8
because,
minutes ago.
Yeah, because they told me that they answer everything that's in the queue.
That's what
Thank
she
you
said.
for liking and subscribing. That's what she said. We have it, and we have it on recording.
But nobody's ever gonna watch this again.
No.
It's just gonna go up and go down. But you guys, you 155 of you watching now, you'll remember this. Going, do you remember that time Mike and Kim were on hold for 3 hours with eBay? 3 hours.
Well, we'll find out if they hang up on us, I guess. But they told me that they have to answer every call in queue. So
3 hours.
3 hours. Like, you better love me for this. This is craziness.
I do love you, but I'd love to have my eBay negative feedbacks removed.
I'm just saying. This
That's
is
all we
crazy.
did when we tried to call. You know? Why is it gotta be so difficult?
I don't know.
You know what? When you use the word Velcro in a listing, they'll take your shit down in a second. But when somebody leaves a negative feedback and say, this guy left me $10 cash advance on my freaking prepaid debit card, that can stay up for weeks. And then
Yes, I would still be on hold. Yes.
Please continue to hold.
I'm not giving up. I can't give up now.
I guarantee you nobody's ever gonna answer this phone.
We should take bets.
You can't gamble on YouTube.
Oh.
If we could gamble, I would say let's just roll out some cards here and start playing.
Well,
Put a little 5 card in between.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm too
She
deep
what was
now.
her name? What was her name?
Esther.
Esther?
Esther.
She knew exactly what she was doing.
Esther transferred us because she
She
didn't want to
knew,
stay on hold
yeah.
with me either.
Because she liked Pepsi, and you brought up the word Coke. That pissed her off.
I could have said Pepsi. Are you the little baby? Oh, look at the little baby. Oh.
All right, so Flippin' Adventures, I just called it and got the music, but they said they were closed and call back tomorrow during business hours. So we're stuck.
All right, somebody's all in. They want another story.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Well,
How about the baseball card story? Do you remember the old woman we bought the cards from?
I don't like baseball cards.
Huh? No, do you remember what happened? We were driving back from your parents' house. It was some bum F town in Illinois.
Maddie took her first steps.
Yeah.
Elburn. It was
Elburn, Illinois. And there was a sign that said garage sale. Like it must have been on a Sunday or something.
It probably was.
So I'm like, all right, let's stop over. Let's check it out. And she had like a couple binders of baseball cards. And so what do you say when you see that? I said, well, do you got any more? She's like, you're in for a treat today. I said, well, I'm up for a treat. What's up? She goes, well, my husband just passed away, and that's what he did. I said, what did he do? She goes, you come in here with me. Now, it was this older woman, and she had a couple relatives with her, or maybe her daughters.
No.
It was
It
just
was
her.
just
Yeah,
her.
okay.
The daughters
Yep.
and everybody had
Yep.
gone through and
Yep.
they didn't want anything.
Yeah. So she brings me to this basement, and I am talking filled with cards. And I'm like, dude, this is a freaking... I said, what are you going to do with all these?
And Maddie was just a year old. She hadn't started walking yet. She was standing up, but she wasn't walking yet. And so I'm with her in this lady's living room, just hanging out, while Mike's down in her basement digging through baseball cards. The things I do for you, my God.
Oh, my God. So I go down there, and she's like, I don't know what these are. I don't know what they're worth. He just kept saying they're going to be worth a fortune one day. And so she was just irritated. I mean, the basement was filled. They had a pool table. You couldn't even see the pool table. All there was Roberto Clemente's and Ken Griffey Jr.'s on the freaking pool table. So I go, all right. I said, what are we doing here, really? I said, are these for sale? Well, why don't you grab yourself a pile and, come up with a price. So I came up with a big pile. And I said, how much is this? And she said something ridiculous, like $10. Like, she didn't even know, like, I had Mickey Mantle's, Roger Maris, 50s, 60s tops. I mean, I had a good pile going because I was down there for like 2 hours.
So he's down there going like, how much for it all? And I start screaming, Mike, get up here, Mike, get up here, oh my God. Maddie just took her first steps in that lady's house while he was playing baseball cards.
I was like, that's great, that's amazing, Maddie. All right, I gotta go back down here.
Yeah, and then he went back down.
So I'm down there with her, and I said, listen, you know what? I said, how
Here's
much
some lucky sevens. Thank you. We could use them.
I said, how much for everything? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And I said, listen, I'm going to be honest with you here. I said, there's a lot of money here, but it's not something you're going to get rich overnight with.
Please continue to hold for the next
Continue to hold.
And she's like, what do you recommend? I said, well, I've got this shop thing, and, I said, I can get rid of these cards for you, and every week I'll just mail you a check. And she's like, really? I said, yeah. I said, because I could give you $1,000 for everything now, or whatever we were agreeing to.
Yeah.
Or I said, I could take it all, and I said, over time, you're going to get thousands of dollars. So she's like, let's do that. Just, take it all. That's why there's no way I could take it all. So I had to make trips. And the first trip I went, I filled up, I don't even know where we were driving at the time, a Saturn or something.
Yeah, we didn't have the van yet.
Filled it up, and I came back home, and I threw it all in the living room. I'm like, dude, there's so much of this. And then you got to sort through it all because you don't know how people sort. You know, it was crazy.
God.
I remember being up for days,
There was so much of it.
like a freaking methed out person. I was up for days flipping through baseball cards,
Hi,
and
Palatine.
I never thought I was gonna do that again because that's how we started.
Yeah.
Please continue to hold for the next development.
So
I mean,
we
it did get us the down payment for our first
Not
house.
that deal.
No, your baseball
Yeah.
cards from before.
So weeks go by, and I sold cards for her, and I mailed her a couple checks, and then she called me and she's like, "You need to bring it all back." I said, "What's going on?" I said, "Well, I'm just come by." So I drove over there, and now she's got kids there, grown kids,
Now all of a sudden the kids
the whole
want
family
it. They didn't
wants
want it
these.
before.
and
Now
they're
they
calling me
did.
out and this is that. I'm like, "Dude, you know what?" I said, "I don't know what to tell you guys." "Well, you took all the money." I said, "What money? What are you talking about? I've been giving her money for this stuff." "Well, we want, what do they want, like $50,000 or something for all?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, "I'll bring it back then."
Yeah.
"Well, bring it back." I said, "Okay."
And we did.
And I brought it back. Every card of it. Except for that 52 mantle. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't know what I
they
took.
wanted nothing. They wanted
No.
nothing to do with it
No,
till
they
later.
just,
I don't know. Maybe
they heard
were-
her talking about, "Oh,
Yeah.
this poor kid came by the house and he said these cards are worth a fortune,"
Hold for the next
right?
development.
And they all thought millions.
Yep. Well, that's fine. We made our money off of it, and
Yeah, I mean, we made a couple grand.
so
But I was sad to bring them back, and I brought them all back. I said, here's the cards. And then they were like, calling me, well, the son or somebody called me, "Where's the Clemente?" I said, "I don't know, dude. There's a million cards here." "Well, it was here." I said, "Well, then it's either there or it's gone." Not even
I
a
don't
thank
know.
you. I was just like, wow, whatever.
That's exactly right. They wanted nothing to do with it till
Yeah.
they heard there was money in it.
Yep.
It's amazing how people get when
was
somebody
crazy.
dies. People get
Oh,
crappy.
it's vicious.
It is. That's terrible.
"I'm taking Grandma's kitchen set." "The hell you are, woman."
Except nobody wants the kitchen
She
stuff.
promised me that. Does anybody fight when somebody says, "I just want Dad's porn collection"?
Does anybody
throw a fit?
actually say
Yeah.
that?
I guarantee you there's a family that's somewhere out there
Hold for the next development.
that conversation came up. There had to have been.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
"I want Dad's Sports Illustrated collection." Or his Hustler magazines or his Playboys.
I swear to God, this is gonna be in my sleep.
This is so bad. So for all of you guys that are out there, like sellers like me, I mean, we don't have concierge service. We don't have much of anything going on.
3
All right,
hours.
3
We hit the
hours.
3 hour mark.
Pretty sad.
The 3 hour mark.
I wasn't expecting you'd call and they'd be like, "Oh, hi, Mrs. Global Voodoo. Thanks for calling. We really appreciate the 8 years you spent on YouTube talking about how well eBay is for your business. For free, by the way. Here's how we reward you."
See, I'm at the point that at the moment I'm not even mad. This is just like comical at this point. Now, I'm telling you, I'm going to be mad if they get on there and they say there's nothing we can do and get off the phone.
I
no.
don't think
You are
anybody's
going
answer-
to give me the same amount of time you've given all these other people.
I don't think anybody's getting this phone.
Then they're just going to go click
Yeah.
and clear the queue.
I don't think there's a clear the queue. I think you're just stuck there till tomorrow morning at 6.
There used to be a clear the queue. Long pause.
I guess we should put in the title "Drive," like a food drive or something, because this is going to be a while.
Oh boy. This is crazy. Well, all right.
Please continue to hold for the next available.
I'm continuing to hold. Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, 3 hours?
3 hours. 3 hours. It's not right.
I'm going to be honest here, right? Behind the scenes, Kim's heard it since day one with eBay. The cussing, the swearing. I hate eBay. We walked away from eBay a couple times. You know? One time we walked away, like I was doing so well, like doing other things, that I just walked away from eBay. I'm like, the hell with it. And I was so happy when I did, you know? But
I understand if you can't hang in there.
oh yeah.
I'm you know what? I just can't hang up. I can't do it. I can't say that this 3 hours has been for nothing.
So if you guys are watching, maybe
So
go get some sleep.
Please continue to hold for the next.
And if you're
Please
seeing us
continue to
here with
hold.
some coffee in the morning, you know, this would be pretty bad.
and
First off, I ain't waiting all night. I mean, I'm curious to see how long it's going to go here, but
well, like I said, so either someone's gonna answer or they're gonna just clear the queue. That's what's gonna happen. It's a 50-50 chance.
don't one of you guys out there know somebody at eBay and just say, listen, call them up real quick and say, listen, you know what? There's these poor couple, Mike and Kim, Global Voodoo on YouTube. They just want their 2 damn negative feedbacks removed.
I know.
Have them pick up Q or probably Q number 1.
I'm not hanging up. I will not hang up. So
You're in it to win it.
I am in it. If I have to sit here till 2 a.m. until they
Really?
answer this stupid phone,
And do YouTube? Let's get a charger.
yeah, I'm not hanging up.
Please continue to hold.
Nope. Please continue
There's
to
no way.
hold.
If they close at 10, Kim.
And she said that they have to answer every call in queue. What if she transferred me in the wrong department? I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. That's not our department.
What would you do? What would you do right now if that was Walmart answering the
I
phone?
might get on a plane to the Philippines and go find Esther.
No, think about it. I know, but think about how many retail arbitrage things where you call electronics Walmart. They're the hardest people to get a hold of. That in the toy section.
No. Long pause. And the minstrel just needed to take a breath. Oh.
What would you do? Walmart toys, Ryan speaking. Would you be pissed? Who could we sue?
I don't know.
You know what the sad thing is? This is the reality here. Is no matter what's going to happen here tonight with this phone and the YouTube video, nobody cares. Seriously, eBay doesn't care.
Tommy, we are still on hold.
Nobody cares.
I am not even kidding you.
Because actually, when we get off this phone here and YouTube, I'm going to eBay message that eBay for business and say, listen, just go. You don't have to watch this whole video, but here's the lowdown, and I'm going to see what they say to me. You know?
I'm like, this is unbelievable.
I don't know what to say about this.
So I am at 3 hours, 7 minutes. Where's the? Can you see that? Oh, 3 hours, 8 minutes, I guess. 3 hours, 8 minutes. With this stupid song. They didn't take my suggestion yet. They haven't put in a new.
I mean, David Bowie would be nice.
That'd be funny. If people from the Philippines were sitting here watching, look at this lady. She's waiting for us to answer the phone.
They're probably watching on YouTube.
If that's the case, let me just throw this out here. Anybody at the Philippines call center for eBay, and you're still there, if you could please pick up the phone, I will be happy to buy you a cocktail the next time you're in Arizona. Be happy to do so. So just saying, Philippines employees, hi, it's me. Yeah, I'm still on the phone with you. 3 hours, 9 minutes now. I'm still on the phone with you.
Did they answer?
Oh no.
Oh, what are you talking so much?
Well, just in case they're watching, I'm just hoping that they pick up the phone.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent. This is absolutely ridiculous, you guys. Absolutely ridiculous. It is crazy. So somebody had asked earlier, I'll just answer the question about the lawn business. Well, I don't know, maybe you saw, maybe you didn't. Broken his ribs, and so he hadn't been able to really do anything with that. Hasn't been able to do a bunch of lifting and things like that. So nope. I agree, it's the worst hold music ever. I've been listening to it. Oh, maybe they did move it to Iran. Maybe they've pushed my phone call onto something else. This is nuts. I actually can't believe this. Like when he was like, hey, call eBay. Let's try and get this resolved. I'm like, okay, whatever. I figured like maybe an hour I'd be on the phone. Not this long. Not this long at all. It is nuts. Are you actually talking to somebody on eBay, or are you just calling them? Thank you to the person who said, DuPage, no, I just said that. No, he broke his ribs, so he hasn't been able to do very much at all. Oh, so for those of you that are kind of just tuning in there, so what happened was we got two negative feedbacks that both of the people said the exact same thing. They said, my bank charged me a $10 service fee. That was the negative feedback. So that's not my fault that your bank charged that. I don't know if they were using like a prepaid credit card or like what scam they were doing, but so that's why we are for 3 hours. And
because here's the thing, when you get these negative feedbacks, you get two back to back, they throttle you. I don't care what anybody says. This has happened to us like 9 or 10 times. And when they throttle you, it sucks. Because our sales are like on this account like nothing. And I know it's right after Christmas. I know it's a little bit slower to some extent, and I'm not just coming up with an excuse. It's like, well, the feedback system should be used for, right, communication in terms of, hey, this is like feedback. Hey, this item wasn't described, or the shipping was late, or I love the item. Not that, hey, this guy charged me $10 through my bank. I didn't charge anybody anything, you know? So it's misrepresentation. Yeah. You know, it's no, deceiving.
There's nothing we can do. You can't block that. You can't block a negative or anything like that. So
yeah. But the thing is we brought this up to eBay a year ago. I made a video about it. And I forwarded it to eBay for Business, and I put it in Facebook groups, and nothing. I didn't hear a word. Mm-hmm. I said, this is a scam. Because I still think to this day, I think people that watch maybe my YouTube channel, you know, they're just trying to take advantage of me.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but it's like...
And they're under $10 items. So what they want is they want to keep the item. And then they want $10.
It's like blackmail, right?
Long pause.
This is just... Nobody's answering. I'm losing faith in eBay.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
But here's the problem, though. This is like situations like this makes me so pissed off with eBay. Like, really.
I know. See, your blood's like...
Oh, it's killing me.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to shut this eBay store down, take everything, and just make a video saying I took all my eBay inventory and sold it on the side of the road. How much did I get?
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
We shall see.
It's just, I
don't know.
All right, so I have an idea here. We've been on YouTube for a while. This was coming up on 8 years.
Yeah.
And so I want to bounce it off you guys. If you guys, there are 151 of you watching. You're going bonkers over water bottles.
Like the stupid music again.
But I had this idea. I thought this would be a great video series where I post in a buy-sell trade group, and I'm going to say, hey, here's the deal. New reality TV show where we come to your house and buy your crap. If you're interested, right?
I don't want to buy people's crap.
No, this is the point, right? I want to buy your crap, and you're going to be on a YouTube reality TV show. Okay? If you agree, blah, 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 fill out this paperwork, blah, blah, I'll come by. And it's interesting to me because we all know how people are. Everybody thinks their stuff's worth a small fortune. But I really truly believe in this.
I agree.
What?
That someone is still there. That's
You
what
do?
they told us.
The Holy Ghost?
Somebody else said, because
They're there.
otherwise
They disconnect, right?
They disconnect, yeah.
But I really believe that, sure, there's treasures everywhere that are out there, right? There are people that have a lot of money and they have a lot of collectibles and a lot of things that they can sell. But I think there's a lot of people out there that think that their stuff's worth a lot, but it's really not. Like,
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet in this just general area here that in terms of reselling e-commerce stuff, okay, that most people might have $500 or $600 worth of stuff in their house. Maybe that we could sell on eBay or Amazon. Maybe.
In this area?
In this area.
You have the snowbirds.
But even then, snowbirds, I mean, they're coming freaking light and dry. They're dying off, so they're not going to have... They've been downsizing for years. Some aren't. Some bring it all back from Minnesota.
Long pause.
But I think that would be an interesting show where I show up, right? Maybe I get somebody to film me and you, and then they present to us what they want to sell us. And then you get to hear my awkwardness when I say, well, I understand that Avon bottle is special to you, right? And you want $20 for it, but I wouldn't even give you a penny for it. Right? And you're gonna get their reaction of like they're gonna be insulted, right? But as a reseller, right? You can't give somebody money for something that you can't make money on, right? Obviously, if they're walking out with a Rolex that's worth $10,000, I'll give them a fair offer. I'm not going to say, well, you know what, it's fake, even though it's real. Yeah. Would you do 5? I'm not going to lowball people.
Pommy, I would have said no, but now I'm so far in it that I have to have a resolution now. Like, it's a little OCD in me now that I have to they either have to disconnect this call or I need to talk to somebody. I can't let it go. I can't.
Isn't it just better now just to email?
No.
No. You're in it to win it. No, but
I am 3 hours.
I know.
And 17 minutes in it. Hell no.
All right. So we're trying to buy the time here, and we've done it successfully for almost 2 hours here on YouTube, right? What about this idea, though, where I go in people's homes, and then they start bringing out things, and here's part of the deal, is that I get to dig, right? So they're going to have their little 10 items they want to sell me, but there's a clause in the contract or the recording where I could just dig around their house. And they can't stop me. And then I make an offer on it. I mean, they don't have to sell it to me.
I don't know.
I think that'd be an excellent show. You don't think so?
Here's the thing, though. People are going to get insulted because everybody thinks their stuff is worth something.
That's the whole point of the show. Right?
They get insult people?
I'm not going to insult people.
Well, but when they're going to be insulting to them.
But when they're holding their...
example. This water bottle is from 1947.
Here's the perfect example. This is what most people that have a movie collection, a Blu-ray or DVDs, they think that stuff's worth gold. So when they whip out Speed on DVD with Keanu Reeves,
that's true.
And I said, well, how much do you want for this? Ooh, well, we paid $19.95 for that. Would you give us $15? And then my snarty remark would be, no, I'm not. Matter of fact, I'd probably give you a penny for it, ma'am. And her reaction would be like, really? I'll just hold on to it for a penny.
Yeah.
And then I open up like the Declutter app and say, well, matter of fact, if you think I'm nuts, let's scan it in the Declutter. They buy media. It says here they don't even accept it. They don't even want your stuff. You want my penny now? Right? And just do things like that, but not to be ignorant or rude to people. Because I need to buy things, like good things. But it'd be interesting to see each episode, each home. Can I actually find good things in people's home? That's the whole point of the show. With the side humor of, man, that person was high as a kite thinking Mike was going to give him $150 for that Phoenix Coyotes jersey. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mike, don't do it. Don't do it, Mike. You know?
Maybe.
Like they might say, well, you know what? We've got this plasma TV, 52-inch. Would you be interested in giving us $500 for it? All right, when did you buy that? Well, honey, when did we buy that? 14 years ago? No, I don't even want it. Well, make us an offer. $5. Don't you think that'd be a good show? What are people saying?
How about a show that exposes call centers? Mike, you should create that show before somebody steals it.
Well, don't worry. They steal everything that happens.
Well, I'm going to take a bathroom break.
No, but don't you guys think that'd be a good show? Like,
Holler if
right, yeah.
he comes on.
I will.
Or he or she comes on.
Yeah.
What room?
Johnson A&E is listening and they will steal it. I talked to, I forgot the company. It's been interesting, like, production companies have reached out to me to do shows.
They have.
And like, there was actually one show I said, all right, I'm in. I'll do this one. And it was an interesting one, but it just never panned out. What the show was about people that can literally create money, like, different ways. Like, can you create money tomorrow? And they asked me, like, oh, we've seen your YouTube channel, this is that resell. I said, yeah. I said, I will go sit on the side of the road. I'll go sell stuff, right? I'll find a way to get somebody to give me money. If I got to sit in front of McDonald's and hold, like, a copy of freaking Equalizer 3 and say, dude, can you give me $4 for this? Right? Just to see who would win at that game. And there was like 4 different levels of people. So there was like a reseller. There was like a trash picker. Somebody picks stuff out of the trash for a living. There was like 2 other characters too, like antique dealers. And so I interviewed for this thing, and I thought it was an interesting concept, but I don't know what happened. I never heard back from them. But I just thought it'd be cool to see, like, can I really go anywhere? Like, that was the thing. You could travel, and they just drop you off, and you'd have to find items, like, in that town to buy or get for free, and then you have to sell it. And whoever made the most money at the end of the episode, right, was the winner.
Leave her alone, Kita. Why are you being naughty? Don't be naughty, girl. Be nice, girl.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, it's... Oh, yeah, Charles. Charles said, got a good one here. How about a reality flea market TV show, day in the life, vlog style? Yeah. What were we watching? It was on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I didn't. That was kind of poor.
No, have you guys seen this? It's on Amazon Prime. It's a vlog, not a vlog, but like a flea market series. And it's out of Ohio, I believe. And it's this long-standing flea market there. The problem is, it wasn't really produced very well, like the whole show. It's interesting to watch. If you're a reseller, you might want to watch it. But it's, they could have done so much more with it. And that's what I was really hoping for, because that's the one thing I don't see a lot of is
More of an advertisement for the flea market.
yeah, it was like the show was an advertisement for the flea market. And like they didn't go around and talk to, like they talked to certain vendors, and then they talked to certain buyers, and but it could have been more flavorful. The problem is, like where I'm at here, it's kind of, yeah, like Flea Market Flip, it was like that, Flippin' Adventures, but it's, God, I'll have to find the name of it and I'll post it somewhere. It's on Amazon Prime right now, Flea Market something, Ohio, I don't know. But they go around to this old Ohio flea market, and it's big, it's massive, it's a huge marketplace. but the way I guess I expected when I was watching it, like I'd be able to see the vendors selling and see what stuff people are selling and what they're asking for and the interaction. There wasn't a lot of that on there. But I always thought that that'd be a great show too, like the flea market life, like a day in a life, like Charles said, as a vendor. Like when we were doing the stuff at the little market that was over here, that's kind of like the flow of it. But now that was a couple years ago. I'd have it amped up. I'd have it like a little bit more pro style, like some fixed cameras, going around with microphones and interviewing, or staying there watching negotiations and going to other vendors and seeing what they're selling. Yep, that's it. Flipping Ventures, Flea Market Fanatics. Yeah, and I'm forewarning you guys that have not seen it. It's like this music, right, Kim?
Yeah.
It gets repetitive. You're like, whoa, dude, I can't do it anymore, But I watched like 4 episodes. I slept on the couch one night, just passed out, trying to watch it, trying to absorb it because I couldn't sleep, and I liked it. But then it started getting like, I don't know. It's almost like a bad B movie. But I think it would be neat to have something like that. And
Good girls, take your treat.
I don't know, I just always had these ideas running around my head to like. 'Cause I think I've done a lot here on YouTube. Like, I think I was one of the first people to do ride-along videos, right? Be in the car, do videos. I know I was the first person to do like what's sold on eBay videos. So I always try to be like creative and do like new things. And I know I'm the only person that's ever done a freaking storage unit from A to Z back in the day. So I want to do things, but I also want them like, I got to know if I do them, that you guys enjoy them, that like, if I get the response like, oh, this was good, I'll do more, But it's hard as a creator sometimes when you make these videos, like which direction do you go with, 3.5 hours, good God, right, dude? It's crazy.
I know.
Do you have everyday flea markets in Arizona?
Well, I think there might be.
I think there's a couple. You know what? I was just reading.
One in, like Yuma. Is the Yuma one every day?
I don't know. MNJ Treasures. Wow, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us. Definitely appreciate it. I mean, I know it's lengthy here, and now Kim's on a mission to see if they'll ever answer. But
I'm getting a kiss.
a Hershey kiss. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks for you guys hanging out for sure, no doubt. But it's hard to like gauge what you guys like watching. It's after 8 years making these videos, it's kind of like, man, I want to do something new and different, And really, what I really want to do is the flea market stuff. That's what I want. I mean, obviously the storage unit stuff, but not like how I know that probably didn't work for most people, where it was like every other day and it was like the same unit.
Yeah.
I'm not a storage unit buyer where I'm buying 20 a week. We're just not that size. Yeah. In terms of the flea markets out here in Arizona, lucrative, I think they are. Mm-hmm. I mean, based off what you've seen in my videos, I haven't even hit any decent markets.
No.
I mean, there's Tucson market.
Pretty local.
Yeah, I mean, we stay in the Casa Grande area, and there's not even a flea market here anymore. So.
No.
But there's a lot bigger markets. There's all different types of stuff out here. I don't think there's one that's 7 days a week out here within driving distance, an hour.
No. Okay.
If there was, I'd love to know about it, because I got to get rid of stuff, guys, honestly. But I know that like Yuma, for whatever I've been reading about, Yuma, Arizona is supposed to be like the best on the border.
I have to go out there.
But that's like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
So we've got from now until, what would you say, May? Mm-hmm. It's kind of the season for flea market. But like recently, it's been a cold front here. So like past 2 weeks, it's been like 31 degrees in the morning. That's cold.
Over Christmas, it was warmer in Illinois than it was here.
Yeah. Yeah, the store return stuff, if I don't have the room right now, or else I would.
No room for anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a major crunch right now. So inventory is just, the inventory I have is
There's a lot
is
of
all
flea
local
market.
flea market stuff, and it's if I can't do something with it, I have to just honestly just donate it, just to free up the space, because I've consumed everything I've got. Now my garage, I'll have to make an updated video about that. It's clean.
Yeah, it's getting good.
It's there. It's not 100%, but why does this phone keep doing that? Don't go to fast food in Yuma. That's what I heard.
Okay. Oh, folks.
Yeah, more metal detecting videos. Yeah, I was actually speaking of that.
That's the thing. Everybody wants something different.
Yeah.
That's the hard part about it.
But you know, the thing is like
No. You let her eat.
Kita.
Kita.
You know, some people want thrift videos. I honestly, I mean, we'd be going thrifting. Let's be honest here. But the items we're grabbing, I mean, we're going to grab things we find profit in. But there's a whole genre of items that we had to pay money to learn from the Wild Bill. If you don't know if you've watched the videos on my YouTube channel, the turquoise guy.
I'm still on hold. Isn't this ridiculous?
When I stumbled across him and...
Seriously. Look at this. Look at this. 3 hours, 31 minutes. I have been on hold with them.
Is it worth it at this point?
Well,
That was his principal.
Now I'm just not giving up. Now it's they're wanting me to hang up, and I'll be darned if I'm gonna hang up.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm. Yeah, I do talk to him. Wild Bill.
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm. You still talk to the guy with all the turquoise?
Oh.
Yeah, he was just over here a couple days ago.
Yeah. I was like, Jake
He's
from
got-
State Farm. You don't talk to Jake from
I
State.
do. I just talked to Jake from State Farm. Steak Farm.
Steak Farm.
Steak Farm.
Steak Farm.
State Farm.
Oh.
No, but when I met Bill and I went to his house, I was doing the landscaping in and out of it, and he wanted me to spray his yard. And I show up at his house, and I'm like, dude, I know you. And he was the guy that I had put him in a side of the road
we
video.
happened to just come across that
And
one.
we started shooting the stuff, and then when I found out what he did with eBay, I was blown away. And I said, dude, can you teach me this? And I paid him an undisclosed amount of money to learn what he's doing, because I could not believe, and honestly, I'm not saying this to sell a course or anything, there is nobody on YouTube or on Facebook that is talking about what Bill does.
No, he's got a good niche.
Okay? And his niche is unbelievable. It really is. And we put together something, a beta test of a course, okay? And we put it out there for some people. Some people bought it. People are finding success in it. But we've never put it publicly yet, right? Not sure when it's going to ever be public, but the reality here is that I thought I was a really fine-tuned thrifter, and I found out that I wasn't. And I found out that I was missing something huge. And I'm not talking about, these items sell for $50 and up every time.
Yeah.
Every single time. And they're out there. It's like anything else. Like it's a BOLO list, but it's for a certain niche in a thrift store that, again, nobody's freaking talking about. And they will. Once that's why I was hesitant about being public, because this is something Bill's been doing for 10 years. And I had to beat it out of him to get it. And you know what I mean? I really did.
Yeah.
And I said, you want to do this here? He's like, well, let's put a course together, you know. So I did. It's like 4 hours long. It's in depth. It's pretty epic. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, the people who are using it are.
Yeah, people who bought it know, oh shit, okay, they know what's going on.
But
but-
you only released that in Pick for Profit, right?
Yeah, I just, you know, because it's just a matter of time, you know. Because something like this,
Can we all just pause a moment and say a small prayer?
for Kim, or for eBay,
Please let them answer the phone.
they're not answering.
Dear God, please let them answer the phone.
What's for breakfast?
Stop. Oh, 9 more minutes.
And it's midnight? Oh my God. We're going all night. No.
I mean, we
All
are
right.
now almost an hour past when they closed. So, I mean, where the hell am I in this line? I'm sorry, but where am I?
Flippin' Adventures, yeah, Bill knows his stuff when it comes to that turquoise. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, and the stuff's out there, too. I mean, every time I see turquoise, it's like, I got to get it. Who is this right here? Steve says, so what happened to the homeless dude that lived in your garage?
Don't know.
Well, I think I've said this before, but we started a GoFundMe for him. He worked. He'd get up. I mean, he was in the garage.
And he stole stuff.
He was stealing stuff, and then I gave him half of the money for the GoFundMe. And by lunchtime, it was gone.
And there was a reason we only gave him half the money.
Because he reserved
we
the home.
wanted to trust that, so half was going to go for the deposit, and then we were going to give him the other half when he moved in.
Yep. So he said, all right, the money's gone. I gave it to the guy for the deposit for his own home.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't very much money we got from the GoFundMe.
No, it wasn't.
But we had other money and stuff like that we were throwing in to get him in his first place. So first month's rent, security deposit, whatever else it was, like utilities.
Yeah.
We gave him enough money to put down
so that he could do that.
So he can get in on his own. But we had the rest of the money to get him fully invested. So he just kept pushing it off. Because I kept saying, dude, you ready to move in?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You have to...
Let's get a charger.
You have to charge your phone.
So anyway, we gave him that money, and he went MIA.
Yep.
He was gone for 3-4 days. He was then by Carl's house, sleeping on his porch.
Yeah.
And he was gone. He called me from jail, supposedly. Help me, Mike.
I know that they want me to hang up. I know this so badly.
I gotta get up. Sing it.
I know they want me to, and I don't want to. I just want them to answer the phone. Please continue to hold.
So we're gonna have to change this video to couple stays on phone with eBay for more than 5 hours. That's unheard of.
I know. I'm trying. See, they're wearing me down. They're doing what they want to do. They want to wear me down so that I will hang up.
There's nobody there.
They are trying to
do you
wear
really think
me
there's
down.
anybody there? There's no way there's anybody there, Kim.
Well, then why has it not come on that their phones are like why hasn't it cleared the queue?
I don't know why. Because
That's what makes
you're
me...
in a, what do you call that? Like standby hell. I'm moving this table.
Jesus. Okay.
Everybody thinks we're nuts now because you're out in here for 4 hours. You want a pillow?
No, I don't want a pillow. I might have made a world record. See, long pause. Come on. And there goes the minstrel again. There he goes. The minstrel is playing. I'll be back in just 2 short minutes. 2 short minutes. Yeah. Oh, I am in eBay purgatory. I agree. eBay execs should give me some money for this. For Pete's sake, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Somebody's going to see this, right? Somebody gets some sort of data sheet and it says how long the hold time was. And somebody's going to see that this
gonna get
woman has
fired.
been on the phone for 3 hours, 39 minutes.
Somebody should get fired over this. Honestly, there's no denying that. Somebody needs to get fired, or they need to give me brownie points at eBay, like boost my shit up like 5 up. You know what I mean? Each listing goes up 5. First page.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I mean, seriously.
I'm at 42% right now.
I mean, that's insane.
I mean, it really is like unbelievable.
And we're not making this up. That's actually eBay.
No, it really is eBay. I mean, those of you that have been on here, you heard Esther. Like, you know, Esther was there. I was talking to a real person at one point. Please continue to hold. I mean, it is absolutely, this is crazy. This is crazy. 3 hours, 40 minutes. Oh, I'm just, maybe, maybe if anything else, I'm getting a world record right now. Is there a world record? Can somebody Google it? Because I'm afraid to touch my phone in case it like goes away. Is there a world record for longest time on hold? Because I want to know at this point then, if I'm going for a world record, I'm going for it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just going to go for it. Long pause so that the minstrel can take a pee break. And here he starts up again. There he goes. This is dumb. I know it's dumb. I know I'm an idiot for hanging on there. No, because right now if you called and it says that they're closed, they tell you they're closed, and then no, it's not. I know you're. I thought it was new music before too, but it wasn't.
Seriously.
No, it's not new music.
I know I've had a couple cores.
No.
No, wait, stop. Oh my God, it is the same music. That's sad.
I know.
I thought it was like a freaking Van Halen riff.
Okay, the longest did, what was that? 10 hours, 43 minutes. Okay,
Oh.
I know.
What? You can't go?
I don't know.
You said you were committed.
World's longest phone call. Eric Brewster,
45 hours? Oh my God. All right, Sylvia, we'll email Griff. I don't think Griff likes me, but I'll email him.
10
I'm going to
hours,
email everybody.
43 minutes. Okay. Leonard fought off drooping eyelids and the urge to sleep last week as they held a phone conversation. But that's a conversation, though. Not longest time on hold, Pommy. I wonder if there's one for longest time on hold.
This has got to be the eBay record. This has got to be, you know what? If this goes down, we own the eBay record. That says 163 minutes on YouTube, and we were 45 minutes in before we started this.
Someone waited for 3 days on eBay. Oh, well.
Who did?
Who did that? Because I said, Google, am I going for a Guinness here?
Let's do it. We've got to be.
If I'm going for a Guinness Book of World Records at this point, I mean...
We've got to be, Kim. But we got to do it for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Well, I'm not going 46 hours.
No, Kim, this could be our fame. We're not going to get any money from it, but we're just going to go on the record book for the 2 morons that stood on hold on eBay for 4 hours. Yes. Can you do 10 hours?
Oh, wait. No, the longest hold time was 17 minutes. No.
For eBay?
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
Is
Yeah, if we win, we're going to get a couple of free rolls of tape.
15 hours on hold with Qantas Airlines and he finally gave up? Oh, I see. The longest customer service call at 10 hours. Someone said 4 hours for eBay and they asked for help. Well, couple dies from insomnia, waiting 6 days. I'm almost at the 4-hour mark. 3:45.
How much longer can you go?
I'm not sure.
You got some schoolwork to grade?
No, I did that.
Oh, we talked about almost shooting a guy over a speaker.
Yeah.
We talked
I
about...
sort of did my lesson plans. I mean, they're done for the most part. I still do reading, but
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome if Core sponsored us?
of course.
This is how we went. This is how I'm getting through on hold for 4 hours on eBay.
Born in the Rockies.
I mean, you can't.
If
I can't make
the
this stuff
mountains
up.
are blue, it's cold, like the Rockies.
We're in this together. We're in it to win it.
Block some guy named Bro Science. All right, see, they come up like fast
Yeah.
and we can't see.
Make a Coors jingle.
Make a Coors Light. I don't know how to do that on here. Australian man, 15 hours, 40 minutes, and 1 second.
my
I'm not
God.
going. No, I'm not going 15 hours.
What if the record came with $1 million check? Would you do it?
Yes.
You would?
Yep.
You do it?
Yep.
If Mr. Beast was holding the record, like the check, Mr. Beast. You got to keep your hands on the table and your phone charged. There's nobody going to answer this phone.
Eventually, I'll probably.
You're going to hear some guy at about 6 in the morning going, "Hello, welcome to eBay." And you're going to be like, "You mother!"
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks for
I
stopping
don't
by.
blame you. This is my life. This is the sad part. This is my freaking life.
All I wanted was a 2 negative. All right, I'm going to document this. Once they remove these 2 negatives, well, if they don't, it's a problem. I'm going to bitch to high heaven. Okay? But I'm going to put it out there. I'll make a couple vlog videos after this because people are going to want to know. The disaster, what happens when you get 2 negatives within a week. It drops your sales velocity. Trust me.
Oh, you can get $800 for breaking an existing record. I don't know if it's worth.
$800? For what? What do we got? 5 more hours?
10.
For $800? You got this. I'm going to bed, so you can do it, can't you?
15 hours and 40 minutes and 1 second.
On hold?
On hold.
Good God. Well, we're only 10 hours away.
No, we're like 12 hours away.
You got this, Kim. You wanted to stay committed. Didn't you?
I'm not committed for 15 hours.
For eBay?
No.
To remove these 2 negatives from our account. What if this means that we ain't going to sell anything for the next 7 days?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're just not going to do it? So no more,
Unless
no more sales for 7 days.
unless there's $1 million on the table, I'm not staying up for 15 hours.
Okay, what if there was $1,000 on the table?
Continue to hold for the next
No.
available agent.
What if there was 10,000?
Maybe.
Okay.
I might do it for 10.
All
Yeah.
right. Start a GoFundMe.
I probably would do it for 10.
Do it.
10K. 10 large.
Do it
Make it
GoFundMe.
rain.
Say, listen, I'm on. How long can I be on hold with eBay for?
All right. 10K and I'll break the Guinness Book of World Records. That's my price.
Well, who's gonna pay you?
I don't know.
eBay won't. Like, you heard the one guy says they're just going to give you a couple rolls of tape. You're going to get we're so sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
There can't be somebody waiting after me. I mean, I don't know what to do here. I'm actually like, I'm
No, what was her name? Esther?
Esther.
She screwed us.
Yeah.
This wasn't right, Kim. We had a valid problem here.
Please continue to hold for the next available agent.
3 hours, 50 minutes.
Oh my God, that long? Esther screws lots of people. So true. What do we do at this point?
I don't know, because she told me. Do you think she lied to me? Did Esther lie to me after
Yes.
all we went through?
Yes. She left
She
you.
said-
You got her thirsty and she ran out for a Coke and never came back.
She said that they still have to answer the calls.
You know what? Let's just not blame Esther right off the bat here. What if something happened to her? Because she didn't even say goodbye, Kim, if you think about it.
She didn't say goodbye.
Do you think her supervisor choked her out with the cord of the phone? Because she was so committed to eBay? Think about that. She was on the phone for 2 hours with us. That has to deserve a whipping in Philippines. Don't you think? Come on, guys, right? You think you can work for eBay Philippines and casually sit on the phone for 2 hours with one customer?
First of all, learn what a boomer is. Neither one of us are.
Okay, boomer. Boomer?
So stupid.
Okay, boomer. No, but you know what I mean? Like, there's no way in the eBay Philippines guidebook that you could be on a call for 2 hours. There's no way. Something happened to her. And it ain't good.
She didn't say goodbye.
And I know. I think she got choked out with the phone cord. Kim, you triggered them. The boomers are triggered. No, seriously. Would that make any sense? Yeah, Storage Auction Sniper says there's still cane people in the Philippines. That's what I'm saying. Like, she left so abruptly. No goodbye. And would they tolerate that? Would her supervisor tolerate knowing that she was talking to the Francos for 2 hours? I'd have to fire her. If you were her boss, would you fire her?
No,
Why?
because she's nice.
She-
She's trying
no.
to be helpful.
Was she? She transferred us to eBay hell. eBay hold hell. Esther was a Juan before she became an Esther. What are you eating, Kim? Bacon. How did you break your ribs? Oh, God, you want to hear this story? All right, we got story time then, I guess. Yes. Shotgun of cores if you're tough. Ooh. I haven't done that in a long time. I don't think I could do that. I only have like 1 or 2 left. All right, the ribs. This is gonna sound crazy, okay?
Next available agent.
I'll be 44 in June. All right, so I'm not like 21 or 22. And you know, in the middle of the night, I happen to get up and go to the bathroom. You know, it happens every night. Okay, and got up, went to the restroom. Life was good, but all the lights were off. And it's usually like I don't know how I've been able to do it. I think that's why they sell like night lights, you know, or they have now the toilet light. But the lights were off. I didn't try to turn them on. I said I want to wake Kim up. So I did my business, and then I went to reach for the flusher. Okay, I went to reach for it, and I just missed it, and I just went, bam. Right on my ribs, right on the toilet bowl. And all you heard was crack. And I said, oh boy. You heard me, right, Kim? Yeah, everybody in the house woke up. And I immediately said, okay, ooh, that hurts. I can't breathe. We got a problem. And I sat on the couch and I said, all right, we got to call 911.
No, you didn't want to call 911. I made you call 911.
Okay. Well, first, because I hate going to the hospital. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just see if maybe something will pass. You know what I mean? And I just couldn't catch my breath. Yeah, I mean, I literally missed the flusher. And just, I mean, all the weight, 205 pounds just went bam. Now, here's the crazy part, okay? Because this is just my life. I slammed the toilet. I'm sitting on the couch. Finally, 15, 20 minutes go by. I said, all right, we need an ambulance, right? Oh.
You're going to do it.
Huh?
You're going to say it.
What? I am going to say it.
You're going to say it. All right.
Is that wrong?
Yeah.
It's the truth, Kim.
It's the truth. It is 100% the
Okay.
truth.
You guys want to hear the truth? I mean, seriously, do you want to hear what happened? Like, I literally sitting on the couch going, okay, something's wrong, and I got to call 911. So I call 911, ambulance shows up. I mean, I'm in some pain, and these guys come in here, and they're checking me out. They're like, sir, have you done any drugs and all this other stuff? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I said, actually, I drank 2 beers. And they're like, well, were you drunk? I'm like, no, I drank 2 beers. And that was like 7 hours ago. Because this was like at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So they're running these tests on me. Now, I broke these ribs and I'm thinking, I got this crazy, I don't know, I got something going on where like, when something happens to me, like I freak out. So like I go through like a panic attack. So I'm having some panic attack. And I'm just kind of sitting on this couch and they're like, oh my God, you got no pulse. I'm like, dude, I got a pulse. Just stop, right? And I look over, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. The guy, the paramedic that was helping me, he only had 1 arm, right? And I'm looking, I'm doing a double take, and I'm going, oh God, my freaking ribs. And I'm trying to figure out, dude, how is he doing all this with 1 arm, right? And I'm just looking at him, I'm like, all right, dude, yeah, okay. I'm like, what happened to your arm? He's like, well, it's gone. I'm like, well, I know that. I said, but man, the other 2 guys with you, nobody can help you? Because he's sitting, I mean, he's going through and he's grabbing needles and he's, the heart rate monitor. He's got everything with 1 hand and kind of holding me up. So there's this 1-armed ambulance driver. I'm not making this up. Okay, I swear. I swear. And I'm looking around, I'm just in a maze of that. This guy's got 1 arm, and the other 2 are just staring at me. They're not doing nothing. So the guy goes, do you need me to help you get up? And I looked at him, and I said, well, I can't let this guy who's got 1 arm lift me up, Right? So I said, no, I can do it. I said, everything's cool. I can get up. He's like, you sure? I said, listen, I really appreciate it, man. I mean, this guy was a go-getter. No doubt about it. I mean, he was a rock star. But it was just odd that of all things, they send the 1-armed ambulance driver. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, not saying that in a bad way, because he's out there being productive. What?
I don't know that I'm going to hold out. I got 2 minutes till 4 hours, and I think that's going to be my cutoff mark.
Oh, you can't afford not to go to 5? Does Kim has roast beef?
No, I just ignore it. That's the guy that's being a...
You could do it, Kim. They're counting on you. No, but that's a true story. So the guy's got 1 arm, and I'm like, no, I got it, man. I got it. I got up.
And then the funny thing is, a week later, he came to our school to put on a presentation about you can do whatever you set your mind to doing. That's funny.
I was impressed. I was like, wow, you're right. Here's somebody who's got 1 arm.
Yeah,
and you would think, I mean, it's a hard time. You only have 1 arm.
I know.
But here's this guy saying, what, the hell with this. I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to help people as an ambulance, as a paramedic. That's pretty epic, Yeah, who wants to be a moderator? Who wants to help me out? I'll add you as a moderator. I think I can do this, right? Let's see. All right. Them flipping says wait till 10, Kim. After, if you stop at 4, they might pick you right after you hang up.
All right, wait 10 minutes. 4 hours, 10 minutes. Is that the stopping time?
Well, that's who's
Because I'm
who's
at.
crazy? Y'all for staying on hold for so long, or for us watching you stay on hold?
Oh wait, sorry, you can't see it. Hold on. 4 hours.
That's too much. You might as well go 5.
I'm not going 5.
Do you really believe somebody's going to answer your call right now?
I have a glimmer of hope. I'm ever the optimist.
Right.
I have a glimmer of hope that somebody might answer.
Hey, Drew, California Pickin'. What's happened, dude? All right, Bro Science, if I make you a freaking moderator, dude, because you've been on the channel for a long time.
No.
No, he's okay. He's going to go, oh, dude, Mike made me a mod. I think, right? No, I can't. Oh, wait, I can't do it. No, he's not making it. All right, Kim told me I can't do that to you, dude. Bro Science, I can hook you up. Kim, let the... You guys are talking about cop and roast beef?
That means something.
Okay.
See?
All right, nobody's getting it. Nobody is.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
See?
So I'm on my way to the emergency room. Broken ribs. And they say it's going to be bumpy. I said, okay. They said, you want anything? I said, no, men don't need shit in the freaking ambulance. That's what I said. They were blown away. Yeah, I felt like Clint Eastwood. Like I didn't need morphine or nothing. I said, no, I got this, guys.
Oh, boy.
Yep, so I broke 2, what did I break, 2 ribs?
2 ribs.
2 ribs, and they're still not healed.
No.
They're still screwed
It
up.
hasn't quite been 2 months yet.
But we recorded some videos, well, right before and right after. So you'll probably see that on the channel. We bought a storage unit. The day I bought the storage unit is the night I broke the ribs. So I had to get the shit out of there. I had to go and get the stuff out of there, and I couldn't do it, so I had to ask Kim. I'm like, Kim, you gotta help me. And it was a pretty epic unit, but Kim wouldn't let me move anything. All right.
Okay. Did you need medicine?
I'm reporting the trolls. Thanks, appreciate that. Next time you two make a video, can you choose some better background music? I know. You know what the crazy part is? It's probably going to be, like, demonetized. And I wake up in the morning, the video will be gone. So our world record, or our shenanigans of a 4-hour hold time will be gone. It'll be non-existent.
Okay. All right, well, I guess that's the mark.
What's the mark?
She's sick, so she wants to go to bed.
All right, well, they said the record is 4 hours.
No, well, I'm over 4 hours, so.
They said if you go to 4:30,
Nope.
you can do it.
No, she wants to go to bed. She's having a fit because she is sick.
Okay, can you just sleep on the couch with that phone plugged in?
No, so we need to stop.
Okay.
And I'm going to hang up and we'll have to resume in the morning.
Come on, Kim.
Nope.
Crank it, Kim. You're hanging up? No.
Yeah, I'm hanging up.
Not on eBay. Don't do it. All right. Oh, it's over.
I did it.
Darn it. There's the phone number, too. Oh.
40405.
No, wait. So for the record, what number do we call? 866-305-3229. Thanks, eBay.
I don't know if they can see that. It's all
World War
bright.
III is literally happening. It's over. You were so committed. Now it's over.
Well, we need to go because Maddie is not feeling well.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we're gonna have to call back in the morning.
I guess we'll have to resume in the morning.
We will have to touch
And
base.
you've got low battery anyway. You're not even
Jeez, there
like
goes.
plugged in. So.
What's the heck? Is that on?
It's this one. I think. I don't know.
Oh. All right, guys. Appreciate you all watching here tonight. We're gonna update you tomorrow morning.
eBay got the best of me tonight, but not tomorrow. I got all day.
And no, they better have this resolved in 10 minutes tomorrow.
I got all
But
day.
you know what? Don't be cookie cutter Kimmy.
I always start off nice.
No, don't be polite. Like, hi. Say, listen, I've been on the phone for 4 hours with you morons. Give it to them.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Appreciate all of you guys hanging out here and watching. We will update you tomorrow. So be great. And don't call eBay, I guess, at night.
That's the rule.
They throw you in the queue, and then you get frustrated and hit end.
They got me.
They got you, Kim.
Good night.
All right, good night, guys. Talk to you later.